Oh, crap. Forgot to do something. Also, hello everyone. Welcome to live, bug fixes.
Oh, I have no idea what he's talking about. I can't see what's going on.
It's
But hello,
fine.
everyone.
Don't worry about it. Nothing
Okay,
major.
just checking on the factory here, making sure everything's going okay so far, and it does appear like it is. Okay, we still, in theory, have steel working here. Contains iron. Yeah, okay, it's producing steel.
Okay, I think everything's fixed now.
Is it just me, or does the lighting look slightly different in here?
I don't think it was this green before.
Yeah, something looks a little different. Whatever.
It's fine.
I mean, it's not like I can do anything. Alright, should I explain kind of my plan for the day?
Yeah, sure, let's hear what the suffering will entail.
Okay, so as far as suffering goes, we're not still making copper plate, are we? No, we're working on rod, which is actually almost done now. Cool. As our current quests are basically just make a shit ton of absolutely everything, we need to get stuff going at a faster pace. So, in my opinion, the easiest way to go about that is simply to replace all of our old miners here with the faster version.
Okay, sounds simple enough.
Yep. Now, I mean, we are technically... I'm probably going to leave the ones alone that give me, like, gems and stuff. But, like, some of the other ones, I can still do that with. Actually, we might even be able to add some more stuff to the track. Like, that's just coal. That's my main gem production. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Okay.
So...
Good. Actually, never mind. It's fine.
Alright. Okay, rapid auto miner. Let's get 3 of that, and then... do we... Yes, we do have the hardened bit. So let's do that. I hate how that takes up multiple inventory slots. Okay, so where are our machines? So we got those 2 over there. We have some back here. Let's maybe deal with the copper first.
Yeah, that's not right. Where the hell am I?
Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, except that also sends coal.
Is that the...
Shit. Okay. What about this? That just does... Okay, that one we can replace.
Okay, sorry.
I suppose my inventory is completely fucking full.
I'm just rambling about stuff here. I'm, decide I should try working a bit on my, stream overlay, the new one. And for some reason, apparently, I accidentally made the exact same overlay before, just at a lower resolution, so I was on the wrong one.
Oh.
It's weird, but it happens shockingly regularly. Hang on.
Okay. If that doesn't work there, then what do I have to do to... I think it just... There, okay. Alright, so that'll give us a bit more copper at the cost of some gems, but I think that'll be worth it. I'm still curious if maybe I could do something about that robotic arm, but we'll see about that. Okay, I know we have gold back here, so let's see if we can enhance that. What is this? That is all... Oh, okay, I've already got a rapid one there. Excellent. But... Oh, right, gold flying. You know, I get almost... Okay, yeah, we're gonna pack that up. And we're gonna place it with one of these. There. Okay. And where's my drill bit? And I think we got one more down here. Yes, we have this. There's a decently high chance of diamonds, but you know what? I think we don't have any diamond quests, so I don't really think that's a very high priority right now.
Okay.
So we'll just replace all that. There, that should speed things up a little more here.
Okay. So I want to ask your opinion on something that I've... Unfortunately, the video hasn't come out yet, so I can't directly compare.
Okay.
I was doing something in a Death Stranding video where I was checking different resolutions of my stream overlay here. Because, like, I didn't really want to do it in an episode that gets... But it's like, I kind of need to see what the bitrate, like what YouTube's compression and all that does to it. And it seems like... So, the initial problem I realized was that... I'm trying to think of how to explain what I've done. So, I had a... When it captures the screen, I've got it, you know, captures a... Was it 2560 by 1440?
Okay.
Yeah. It captures that resolution, and then I just dragged the screen size down to fit in the window.
Okay.
Which I'm realizing may have been a stupid idea. So instead, what I did was I actually added a scaling filter on the window and made it smaller so that it would be, you know, properly scaled down. The main issue being, also hello Toasty, the main problem I discovered with that, though, is that it is not exactly the right size. Like, the two options I had were scale it down to 1920 by 1080, which is what I'm streaming at, and then just drag it down to the window size, or make it... It was something weird. It was like 1560 by 846 or something really bizarre like that. That was the next smallest 16 by 9 aspect ratio I could get it to, which left a little thin chunk of just blackness, like where it didn't cover.
Okay.
So what I've determined is the only way to fix that is I essentially need to have another border on the upper and left edge of the window, which is annoying because it's like, okay, that again kind of shrinks down the screen a bit, like of actual game, but at the same time that is the only size that I can get it at, like, you know, a proper 16 by 9 resolution without it manually dragging, and, you know, that's what would make it blurry, is getting a few doubled pixels and crap like that occurs.
Okay, so you're basically trying to... Sorry, I got slightly lost in all that. So you're basically trying to determine if scaling up is worth it in a... but you're going to get that border issue?
Yeah, so, like, I kind of need to have a border around the edges of my, like, on all sides, because... Well, just from an editing standpoint, it didn't appear that the, scaling up or down, you know, changing the resolution that way instead of just dragging and dropping it, did anything. However, I still had to scale it manually to fit in the window. So the one thing I'm not entirely certain about yet is, if I add another border around the opposite edge, if that'll fix it, because then that means I can keep it at a predetermined scale rather than having to manually adjust anything. And actually, I'm looking at what I'm doing here, it doesn't look bad.
Okay.
Like, visually, it's nice. It kind of completes the whole look. It's just, you know, again, the thing of it, like, it makes the play window slightly smaller again. But also,
like,
there is nothing...
How much smaller would you estimate, though? Like, because, you know, obviously I can't currently see it.
So you see the width on your screen. Well, if you think about... I guess this is more for the audience, but you see the distance from the edge of your quests to the corner of the screen?
Yes. Hold on, sorry. 1 sec. Make a quick repair. Okay.
It would probably be something about that size, but of course taken into account of the, you know, the other rest of my window and overlay.
Right.
So it's like, it's not a major difference, but I don't know, it annoys me either way.
Okay, we were probably gonna get some slag over here, but that's alright.
Anyways,
Alright.
a weird topic that Toasty has kind of decided would be a good one to mention a little while ago is... What are your thoughts on... I don't even know what the idea is, but notable historical leaders?
Just define notable.
Well...
Or someone in particular, or just in general?
I realized where that could be interpreted, and that's... I mean, he is certainly notable. He was mentioning more people like Alexander the Great, Shaka Zulu, Seondeok, whoever the hell that is, Mansa Musa, Cyrus the Great, Alfred the Great, Solomon the Magnificent. Of course, for the thumbnail, for the meme, we've got Ashurbanipal.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, I'm not really that... Yeah, that's gonna fucking gum up the thing. I'm not really that well versed in historical leaders or stuff like that, so I have no idea who that is.
No. What, Ashurbanipal?
No, not a clue.
The meme? The Ashurbanipal murdered the entirety of Assyria?
That's how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Yeah, never mind, I know who that is. Okay, it's just...
Literally the greatest king ever. And also the worst, probably.
Probably, yeah. Okay, are we getting copper going?
I don't know who Mansa Musa is. The thing is, I recognize every single one of these names. I just don't know who they are. Wait.
Okay, so...
Former king of the Mali Emperor. Wait.
Gold is flying out here now.
Is Mansa Musa the guy who, like, had so much gold that he went on a big tour just handing out gold and then completely devalued it for, like, half the world?
That might be him,
I
actually.
think it is. I recognize this image of him.
What other quest do I have? Master of Slag. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying because I will have to intentionally contaminate a bunch of stuff.
The guy had so much money, wherever he went, 300 camels carrying gold followed. I don't know what the carrying capacity... Actually, let's look up what the carrying capacity of a camel is.
Yeah, why not?
Camel. Okay, weight capacity of a camel.
Why did I do it this way?
So... camels can carry up to 990 pounds. On average, a camels usually carry around 300. Okay, so camels can carry 990 pounds. How much is 990 pounds of gold?
That's a fair bit. Like, money-wise, anyways.
Okay, don't want grams, I need pounds. 990, choose purity.
99%, I don't know. I mean, I have
oh
no idea
my
how
god.
pure. Like, that's gotta be like, what? Like, at least...
Oh, wait a minute.
I know, 5 million...
Oh, shit, that's one camel.
Yeah, okay, I was just saying, like, that's at least, what, like $5 million?
$5 million. Okay, here's the thing. Just to be fair, it gave me it. I'm allowed to choose purity. I chose 1 karat gold, so 4% purity.
Uh-oh.
That gave us about $3 million. So,
oh boy.
So with the
okay.
crappiest gold you could get, 1 camel is carrying 300 or $3 million worth of gold. So 300.
Yeah. That's so what, like $900 million?
So 3 million. Just to be sure, because I've always have a problem with millions. 1 million has 6 zeros, right?
Correct.
Oh my god, that is like $900 million, assuming it's the worst quality of gold. In today's money as well.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on, I might be able to make this a little more efficient. So yeah, what would that be back then? Although, how well was yeah, you know what? Screw it, we can speed that up. How well did they even track inflation back then?
Well, I don't think they really had inflation to a certain extent. Also, hi, Saint. Forgot to say hi. I don't even know.
Crap in my inventory. All right, let's go replace that.
You know, here's one of the things that's. Hang on, I need to look something up. There it is.
Why the hell did I set up all weird and offset like that?
Oh, what was that other one? Okay, so it's a little bit north of where I was thinking, but also very close to
Okay, we do not need that amount of coal.
So the
like, yeah, that is way too much coal to be going.
So the Molly.
Oh wait, hold on. I've already got this partially configured. Just gotta figure out how to get over there.
So the Molly Empire, and that was around later than I thought. Ended in 1600, 1610 really. That's not bad. 400 some years, or slightly less than 400 years. I wonder how it... When was he around? Okay, 1300s is when he died. That is amusing.
Okay, this is gonna... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, hold on. Slight panic here. Okay. I had a misclick. There we go. Okay, that's what I need. Route you there. Okay. And I fucking did it again, like a complete dumbass.
Oh, I never went on my little thing. Oh yeah, to bring up, like, that's just the gold he carried around as a flex. It's like, yeah, it's not like he was bringing all of his money with him.
Oh, that doesn't even work. Yeah, that was just his pocket change, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, then we need to do that. We are making a huge mess, but it's all good.
I'm trying to think of...
Okay. Can I... Yes, okay, I can route that. Oh, is that going to cause
I remember
issues?
what I was going to say now.
Hopefully not.
So, the reason they didn't really have inflation back in the old days, the good old days of monarchy and all that, was because they had, now, I don't really know what the common opinion on this is on, like, either side of the political spectrum today. They just had price fixing. And it just kind of worked.
Alright.
Because, of course, like, the king did have some things where he could just say, look, you can't charge more than this amount of money. Like, I believe beer and bread was sort of... Actually, no, bathhouses, too. There was, like, a fixed rate that you could charge for a bathhouse for, like, you know, admissions.
I'm supercharging that furnace.
Good. Beer, I think, was like a consistent price, and the only time it ever changed was if there was a problem with the harvest that year. Like, if you couldn't get enough of a harvest, it's like, okay, we'll allow you to raise the price of beer just because of scarcity at the moment, but otherwise it stays consistent.
Oh, hold on. Why are we getting... Oh, shit. That's why. Oh, and now I've just contaminated shit more.
Good job. So here's two thoughts I have on price fixing.
Okay.
Because I can look at it in two different ways. One is, like, admittedly, it doesn't allow businesses to decide their own prices, which, on one hand, is good, because then it means they're not ripping you off blindly, like everyone likes to do. But also, then that means they can't really choose to have a cheaper price if they want to, or, like, give you a better deal. So there's some problems...
Which kind of eliminates free market.
Yes, well, yeah, it definitively eliminates free market. However, there's two ways that this could end. It said, so one issue is if you're not going to be making more of a profit than the other guy for the same business, like, you're both going to be making the same, like, you know, you can't charge, your beer costs $5, that guy's beer costs $5, like, you don't get a say in that. There are kind of two ways that can go, which is, I want to make more money, which means like, you know, obviously everyone wants to make more money than their competition, so the two options are, I lower the quality of my product so that I can squeeze every penny out of it. Like, every cent I don't spend on the product is a cent that I earn for myself. Or, alternatively, right, you make a better product, or give a better experience, and then more people buy your product. Because you have the superior product as opposed to the guy who's just selling bilge water.
Right.
So it's kind of... like, it does have definitive benefits, but it also probably has just as many downsides that I'm not immediately thinking of.
Well, I could think of one just off the bat. It really sucks for the guy who decides, you know what, I want to start my own business. It's like, cool. Doesn't matter your operating costs or whatsoever, you have to sell it at this price and this price only.
True. However, what you're forgetting is that there was no, I'm just gonna start a business. The guilds would come and break your kneecaps.
True, yeah, okay.
So that kind of solved that problem.
Well, not exactly solved, it just, the problem wasn't allowed to happen.
Well, exactly, problem solved.
On account of your broken kneecaps.
Well, your kneecaps wouldn't be broken if you didn't just go through the proper channels.
Okay, cool, we're still getting...
Still saying... so after crashing the economy of Cairo, this is Mansa Musa again, on his way back to Mali from Mecca, he actually ran out of money, so he borrowed more from some... I'm assuming that's people from Cairo, merchants, at insane interest rates just to get back.
Oh no.
So I'm assuming that was just like, oh crap, I ran out of pocket change on my journey. I'm gonna take the absolute worst deal possible to get money, and I still don't, like, you're gonna be charged so much, you know, interest, and he just didn't give a shit. It's like, oh, whatever.
That could be the case. Okay, I just discovered something here. We have two iron spots right here, pretty much directly beside my steel foundry. So I can, in theory, if I have enough coal, basically dramatically increase my steel output.
I just swallowed a mouthful of tea and there was something solid in there.
Lovely.
I'm not going to worry about that.
Okay, I'm buying a lot of stuff. We're doing the lost slopes. Junction.
I'm sure I've gone on my opinions of this at some point on another stream. But, you know, the whole problem with how you mentioned, like, it kind of undoes the free market, this thing. Have I mentioned that were certain reasons, actually for one very specific reason, like the most personal and petty reason I can think of, I am kind of against the free market.
Okay, this will be good.
It is entirely because of a recipe for fish.
Yeah, I knew this was going to be good. All right, please elaborate.
So I got this fish recipe that looked good. It was like cod, I think. It looked really nice, and it's like, oh, that looks delicious and beautiful. I'm gonna make this. So then I follow the recipe word for word, exactly as it should be. And it's like, you know, the picture of this cod is just, you know, a nice white fish with maybe a little bit of a hint of some kind of sauce or sauce or something on it to give it just a tiniest hint of like kind of a golden like syrup, something like that. When I follow the recipe word for word, I get orange fish. It is not even remotely close. The way it's cooked, it also turns to mush. And that was when I kind of realized, it's like, the free market allows this because all it's doing is I'm gonna find a picture of fish on the internet that looks really good, make up some assumptions about how they probably cooked this fish, and then present it as a recipe, and there are no repercussions to me doing this, and I make profit off of the clicks that this nice piece of fish gets, regardless of the results of the actual recipe.
Oh, I see. So you want regulations of quality then?
Yes.
Is this more... I see, okay.
That is why I'm gonna bring up the guilds again. Because if you were, you know, presenting yourself as a guild representative and didn't offer guild quality, the guilds would break your knees again. Because now you're putting them into disrepute and causing them problems, and yeah, it's like there were regulations that you couldn't really get around because people held the means of production and weren't just giving them out to anyone who was willing to basically just scam you.
I see, okay. Now hold on. We're using coal at a much faster rate now. Do we still have enough to fuel it?
Oh, hang on. Tosi got the information on camels wrong. 100 camels carrying 300 pounds of gold each. Okay, that's better, but that's still probably...
That's still a lot of pocket change.
Yeah, but this caravan consisted of about 60,000 servants, 100 probably slaves, 100 camels, and 100 elephants. It's pretty all... Where? Hang on. Wait, hang on.
Oh, hold on, what's this? Oh, okay, come on, we got more iron here. I can probably feed this in here. Hold on. Okay. We need another merging conveyor.
Okay, I suppose that's possible. I was gonna say, I don't think well, I don't know what the climate was at that time. Because I was gonna say, I don't think elephants are in that part of the world, but then again, they could have just shipped, like, if you got that much gold, it's like, I'm gonna ship in elephants from India for all I care. I don't give a shit. I've got more money than any human on Earth.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I literally have fuck you money.
Do you know of Philip II? Let me see if I recognize him. Philip II. Philip of Macedonia sounds familiar. No, that's not Macedonia, that's Macedon. Great King of Spain. Great father, terrible husband. Well, he was Spanish. I don't know him off the top of my head. I don't know many of the Spanish kings.
Wait. This back here without causing issue. Oh, did something suddenly jog your memory?
No, wait, is this Macedonia?
I don't know. You're the one with the article open.
Is Macedon the same as Macedonia, or is that somewhere different?
I I've got no clue. Okay.
Oh,
then-
okay, no, Macedon is what it used to be called, and then I think it's Macedonia now.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so it is the same place. That's why. Wait, why is he Spanish? That's Macedon is like near Greece.
I don't know.
He had many mistresses, typical Spaniard.
Oh wow, we have got a lot of.
Nice. Many mistresses and many children with them, and would dump them off with his queen. Like, yeah, these are my kids to raise them. And often flirted with his mistresses in front of the queen. Again, typical Spaniard. What did you expect? However, I'd kind of expect his queen would kill him at some point. That also seems like what... Actually, wait, how did he die?
yeah. Let's back check that real quick.
Uh-oh.
Maybe
Assassination!
that's so possible.
Was assassinated in 336 BC. Okay, that's way older than I was expecting. Ooh, shanked right in the side. That sucks. Philip and his royal court were gathered in to celebrate the marriage of Alexander of Epirus and Cleopatra of... Wait, is that the same Cleopatra?
Could very well be.
Nope, that's the Macedonian one.
Oh, okay.
That's before the Queen of Egypt one. Philip's daughter by his fourth wife, Olympias. Oh, that was... Cleopatra was... Oh, wait! Is Philip I think Philip might be... Hang on, let me look up Cleopatra. How do I specify her?
Question.
Okay.
Steel is going a bit faster now. Oh, okay, nice, we're basically finished gold here. Fantastic.
Okay, so I think this was a slightly different lineage. But yeah, I think that might have been... Maybe it was just a common name back then.
Maybe.
The stories are fun. Oh, and don't get me started on Alfred the Great. I don't remember Alfred the Great. Was he the Crusader? Might have been. So anyways, how did Philip get bited?
That pipe is going real slow. Okay, you know what? We're not getting... Okay, yeah, we're gonna swap this gate that I ingeniously foresaw that we would have to do sometime, probably 3 episodes back.
Of course.
Switch direction. And now all of this iron ore will be going into ingots, and then into plates, and then it will speed up our pipe production.
Okay. Sorry, this is just such a hilarious situation that he's got himself in. So you know, while he was there for the marriage of his daughter and this other guy, Epirus, or Alexander of Epirus, while the king was entering into the town's theater, he was unprotected in order to appear more approachable to the Greek diplomats and dignitaries who were present at the time. Philip was suddenly approached by Pausanias of Orestes, no idea who that is, one of his 7 bodyguards. Oh, he's about to get Praetorianed.
Yep.
Who was also, according to, Diodorus, his lover, so random gay guard, and was stabbed in the ribs. So basically, he just got shanked by some guy he was doing things on the side with.
Alright then.
Oh, Alfred the Great was the one who was constantly getting raided by the Danes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
Man, you know, that's one of those things I find funny about Britain, is it's like, because everyone likes to give Britain crap for it's like, oh, colonialism, oh, you did this, you did that. It's like, literally everything that we have done to someone else, probably the Danes have done to us.
Yeah, probably.
Like, colonizing other countries. The Danes sure loved doing that to the British. Or the... whoever was there, the Anglo-Saxons. Slavery? Anglo-Saxons made great slaves back in the Scandinavian countries. It's like, everything that the British did is like the Scandinavians did worse to us, because, like, we were probably getting sacrificed to Odin.
Yeah. I'm scratching my head here, trying to think, like, okay, is there any way I could speed this up here? Like, hold on, what have we got? Right, I'm making copper gears, and that still could be a good long while. Yeah. Oh, how do we get contaminated gold? What the hell? Crap, I'm gonna have to put another bloody filter here. How could that have even happened? Okay, hold on, we're gonna have to do a filter. We're gonna have to do another filter. Come on, I don't have one in my inventory this time, right? Yes, I do. Aha.
Okay, so
Quite
Toasty's saying this story is not 100% reliable, but it's still fun, so... Typical history stuff. It's like, is this historically true? Maybe, but it sure makes a funny story.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, hold on, I need a smaller piece of gold. Or not gold, coal. Like, oh, can I get... Oh, I just missed it. Nope. Grab the coal. There, okay. There, hopefully this will stop any weird mystery contamination.
You would hope.
That seems to be like my big thing here, is I just get all this weird mystery contamination.
Chinese
might just be,
keeps sneaking
like,
its way in.
Yeah. Apparently that's... By the way, just because I know you kind of tend to drive around a lot, be careful of which gas station you fill up at now. Have you heard about the... Have you heard about the water and the gas thing that seems to be happening quite a bit in Canada?
I have not.
So... I won't name names, but I think you could probably put together, you know, Canada and certain demographic of people who own gas stations are filling their gas reserves underground with up to 50% water in order to save money, and it's basically killing people's cars.
Okay, so I've got a question. You say you're not gonna name names of a certain people who own gas stations. There's two I can think of, and I'm not sure which one it is. Is it the ones...
Simpsons gas station.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, is it the ones who like saving money, or the ones who scam you for the love of the game?
Wait, did he own a gas...
No, that was just
No,
a
it was
convenience store.
What? Yeah, that's right, huh? Okay.
Okay.
I'm not naming names, but I literally just said it. But anyways, yeah, so, I mean, as far as I know, so the gas station I normally go to, it's like, okay, I'm all good. But, yeah, just, oh, actually, that reminds me, I went to, I can't remember what I was doing, I was running around somewhere, and I went to a gas station that was, in kind of the sketchy part of town where the homeless usually hang out.
This is the town where you work?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yep, I know it, like, I mean, I'm sure every town has this somewhere, but, you know, the gas station intersection where there's, like, there's an X-shaped, crossroads, and there's somehow, like, there's a gas station on every corner, which somehow comes out to 6 gas stations. Who knows how it happens, but...
Actually, no, it wasn't that gas
Really?
station. It wasn't any of those ones. No.
There's a sketchier part of town?
Yes, yes. Like,
Really?
kind of,
I've never known.
like, kind of... If you went kind of out the back way from Home Hardware, I guess, it would kind of be around that area.
Oh, I've never
Like,
been down there.
Yeah, like, it only has, like 2 gas pumps.
Okay.
So, anyways, I go there, I go, and there's 2, and, like, the convenience store there is closed, and there's 2 homeless guys just standing around commenting on the fact that it's not open yet, we can't get our coffee. I'm like...
Alright, good start.
Yeah. So I go up and I try to pay it, and the gas pump will not accept either my credit or my debit card at all. It said, gas, like, problem with the machine, please see cashier. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on here? Although it just occurred to me, hopefully I didn't get scammed, though this was a little while ago, and I don't recall anything weird showing up on either statement, but it's like, yeah, it just wasn't working. This really weird, sketchy area with gas pumps that just would not take my credit or debit card. And I was just like, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna push the issue.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Just,
Honestly, if I just pulled up to a gas station and saw 2 homeless people waiting at the doors, like, alright, I'm finding another gas station. This is sketching me out.
Yeah, also, I really should have, but... yeah, I was just like, oh, fuck it, I'm here.
I'm just looking at Google Maps trying to figure out where the hell you went. Anyways...
I went southbound from there. It's...
Like,
I think the gas... I don't remember the brand, it was like...
What color?
It was blue.
Oh, I think
it was like south from the roundabout there.
Okay, well, here's the thing. There's about 17 roundabouts.
Yeah, I just realized that does not narrow it down at all.
Actually, I think I know exactly which gas station you were at. I've been there when I got lost once, trying to avoid a shitty
it's kind of the
turn.
area you would... Yeah, it's kind of the place you would get lost in, I would feel.
That terrifying.
Yeah.
Anyways, Toasty's got his Alfred the Great story. So after a battle,
Yes.
Alfred was quite fatigued, and to avoid capture, found shelter in an old lady's home. She took him in, not realizing he was the King of Wessex. Well, interesting situation to be in. She told him she had to leave for a little, and told him to keep an eye on the oven so the cakes don't burn. Oh, okay, cool. That's...
Oh, no!
Which is also funny, because it's like, man, I just came off of a battle here, and now I'm being told to watch the cakes. Alfred said, alright, and then promptly fell asleep from fatigue. There was also the one where he... Wait, is that the end of the story? Did the house burn down? What happened?
Yeah, we need details.
There was also the one where he, apparently in disguise as a bard, he did this a lot it seems, infiltrated a Danish camp to gather intel.
What the fuck?
Okay, Alfred was just kind of a Chad. Damn, the end of this... Oh, the cake story didn't end. So basically, it didn't get sent. So basically, he fell asleep, and the cakes burned. She returned and scolded him like crazy. How can you call yourself a man if you can't stop cakes from burning, not realizing the guy was her literal king?
Oh, no.
That must have been such an awkward situation for Alfred. It's like, man, if I wasn't currently trying to hide from, or, you know, take shelter and not be captured or murdered by the Vikings, I would have words for you, but I kinda just gotta take this. Also, the thing that he was fatigued from battle means, like, yeah, this woman was just in her house baking cakes while there's, like, just a giant war going on just over the hill, which is... I honestly wonder that sometimes, how often in history there's just some peasants coming out of their house in the morning, stretching, looking across the, you know, the big plains of England, and just seeing a battle between, like, oh, and there's the Normans and Anglo-Saxons going at it.
Hey,
Well,
by the way,
I got wheat to harvest.
check this out.
Ooh.
It doesn't loop cleanly.
No, that is
It just stops and
a bad
goes back to the
GIF.
first frame. I mean, you know, placeholders and stuff. I was also thinking, it's like, boy, this looks like it would be so refreshing to take a drink from. And then I realized, no, you don't drink water in a mine. That's laced with all kinds of nasty shit.
I was gonna say parasites. It's like, oh yeah, it's that water.
I don't think a parasite would live in there.
That water
like,
is
be,
at least 60% lead.
Yeah, and
mercury,
like all the other
and arsenic.
horrible Yeah, well, they used what's the stuff they used to get like the aluminum out of bauxite? It's like really nasty stuff.
I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's some type of acid, I think.
Oh, hang on. I just saw it there for a second. How do you get aluminum in box? No, not Roblox. Bauxite.
Box.
There we go. Bauxite. Okay. I'm assuming this... Okay, we got two. It's either the Bayer process or the Herald process.
Okay.
I don't know. All of these are just giving me a whole bunch of chemical names and classifications and then a procedure. I don't know which one of these it is, but let's just say they probably used pure cyanide.
Yeah, it was something bad. Hey, I can't remember. Speaking of caves, did I send you that video? Like, so you know how the whole meme of, like, cavers and stuff getting, like, stuck and doing generally things that most people would consider to be unwise.
Yep. Wedging themselves
Okay,
into the tiniest hole they can find.
Yeah, and then you have, on the extreme end of that, you have the cave divers, who decide, you know what, normal caving wasn't bad enough, let's add no oxygen and water to it.
And, you know, in classic, as is required for that process, they also don't tell anyone where they're going when they go to do that.
Of course.
That's the standard procedure.
There's more. There's actually an even more extreme level to this.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so... Alright, get ready for this. Unexplored cave diving in Antarctica.
Oh, I think you mentioned...
And on a detached iceberg.
I think you talked about this last stream. Yeah, I remember that.
I don't think I talked about it. Did I talk about it on stream?
Maybe. You definitely told me about it. Yeah, like...
just... It's like, are you guys absolutely nuts? And the thing is about this whole expedition, it's like... They almost died the very first dive.
And then they decided that wasn't good enough.
And then they almost died again. And then they went back for a third. And then they went back or for a second. And then they went for a third, almost died again. Like, this time was the closest, and all of them were insanely close calls. And then finally on the fourth one, they were going to do it, and then they're like, you know what? Nah, this is a bad idea. It's like, you don't say, guy.
Okay, I've got a question. Were they Australian?
No, I don't think I think they were American, actually.
Really? I don't know why, but I would have expected Australians.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they were American. The weird thing is, it's almost impossible to find any document, like, and all you can really find from this, and like, they were recording the whole time, but all you can find is, like, the documentary. There's no, like, actual, like, uncut footage, and that makes me a little sad because, well, first of all, the stories are incredible, but also, it's like, damn, like, you only see so little of the actual iceberg caves in the documentary, although maybe that was because they were, fighting for their lives the rest of the time, who knows.
Probably. Oh my god, I just looked up iceberg caves, holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's cool.
Listen, the worst one to me is, like, when like a strong down current basically trapped them in an ice ravine, and they literally had to like use like their fingers and like claw their way back up an ice wall to get out. It took them like 3 hours, I think they said.
Surprised they had enough oxygen.
Yeah, me too. And oh, that was the other thing. One of them had a leak in their suit during that point, and it was going numb from the cold.
Good.
Yeah, that happened on the first dive too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like, okay, guys, take a hint. This is not going well.
Yeah, it's like God just keeps like, look, listen. I'm giving you an opportunity to survive this, and then you keep going back in the cave.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are you people not picking up here? Anyways, Toasty was talking about, where's his name?
Oh,
there. Harold Bluetooth. King of Denmark.
Sorry, Harold Bluetooth?
Yeah. King of Denmark
Okay.
and Norway, who really had beef with New Zealand.
Oh.
With
Wait,
Zealand?
Fucking idiot.
Wait, what the hell is... Okay, this is a weird thing I've never thought of. What the hell is Zealand? Like, there's a New Zealand. What was Old Zealand?
I don't know.
I
That's a
never
good
thought
question,
of that
actually.
before. It's a island in Denmark, apparently. Huh, I never would have thought of that.
Huh, alright then.
Got his name from a dead tooth that was blue and gray. They really named these people after whatever the hell they felt like. And the Bluetooth symbol is a combination of the Nordic runes H and B for his name.
I was curious, like, that there's gotta be a connection there.
Yeah, why did they decide to, name it after some Danish king? I don't know.
I have no
I
idea.
couldn't give you the slightest clue as to why.
Man, I really do not like Bluetooth stuff. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand the utility of it, but it's like, oh, this is probably the biggest security vulnerability you can have on any device.
Oh, probably.
Like, yeah,
I'm still not
I
going to
mean,
stop
it's
using
not
it.
quite as good as, like, you know, as, like, regular Wi-Fi, but still. Yes, anyways, continue.
Yeah, like, I'm still going to keep using it for everything because... Not even just convenience, but because they don't really... You don't have a choice.
Well, yeah, see, that's the thing that pisses me off, is, like, you don't have a choice. Like, stuff just has Bluetooth now.
Yep. Well, it's not even that you don't have a choice whether it has Bluetooth or not. It's that, well, aux cables don't really exist anymore. Well, they do, but, you know, like, phones don't have those now.
Some of them are starting to bring them back, actually, which is nice, but, actually, wait, that was freaking Apple, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were the first to get rid of that, and then everyone just followed suit because they're cheap.
Yeah, it's like, wait, hold on. No, wait, no, my phone doesn't have a... Yeah, it's annoying. Actually, so that reminds me, I was just thinking of Bluetooth, and so I came across this, interesting radio. Like, I'm gonna just drop a whole bunch of, like, random shit here, and you can just pretend you know what I'm talking about. But basically, it is a mobile radio for mesh networking and sharing of text, voice, and geographical data. For mostly used for ATACs, if you know what that is.
Nope.
Okay, basically imagine like military maps where you can see like location trackers and mark stuff on maps.
I see.
Yeah, just
sir, just a side tangent. I'm not going to get into it. Saint Sang made a terrible financial decision yesterday. My guy, I have made a terrible financial decision this entire month, and I'm gonna make more. So you don't even want to know what I've done. Anyways, yes, ATAX.
Yeah, so anyways, there's a couple different ways to do this. The main thing is getting what are called Meshtastic nodes, and they're like these little computer chips you can buy for anywhere between like 20 bucks, sometimes up to 80. And it basically is just a little radio that allows basically sending of data over frequencies, usually in North America in the 950 megahertz range. So I came across this one company, and this is kind of where it all connects. It's this company called Beartooth, and first of all, their devices, I looked at them, it's like, they want like $900 for one of these things. And it's like, okay, what exactly are you offering for $900 that, you know, these like under $100 devices can't do? It's like, okay, are these things waterproof? Well, no. Do they have easily removable or interchangeable batteries? No, it's an internal battery. It's like, okay. Can they be hardwired to your ATAX device? No, they're wireless via Bluetooth, which is where I was going with this, because it's like, okay, this device...
Does that, like, completely make the ATAX thing redundant?
No. It's like, they are basically marketing this to, like, first responders, military, police, and, like, probably search and rescue and disaster response people. It's like, okay, so, like, let's just start with, the military, for example. I don't know about you, but I do not want my communication gear dependent on whether or not my Bluetooth device works. Because, you know, sometimes they just randomly stop working for no fucking reason.
It does, yes. I've noted.
And
it sucks.
It's like, okay. It's like, and do you suddenly want to miss a very important call, or, you know, it's
notification
like,
of that airstrike is coming earlier than expected.
Yeah, and then something else popped into my head. It's like, wait a minute. If the enemy knows you're using those, they could literally just jam Bluetooth frequencies, and you would not have comms anymore. Like, and yet, it's like, they could still communicate just fine, only by blocking Bluetooth frequencies. So I was like, okay, what absolute moron thought that was a good idea? Like, if your life-saving, like, communication equipment should be hardwired at all times, no exceptions. So, anyways, the good thing is they actually apparently realized, yeah, you know what, our first generation of this was actually kind of dumb. So we're changing a bunch of stuff. It's waterproof now. It can be hardwired. It's like, oh, okay, good. We've also basically doubled the price.
Of course. We fixed all of the things that shouldn't have existed in the first place and decided that that means we earn a big bonus.
Yeah, it's like, are you guys... Like, what the hell is wrong with you? That's absolutely dumb. But yeah, I know, that just kind of leads you down a rabbit hole of a bunch of things. It's like... Oh, actually, and, I can't remember, did I mention that our whole laser issue we were having in the shop for the last little bit?
Nope.
Last stream? I feel like I did.
Maybe you did. Hang on, sorry, just another thing to get back to the chat for a moment. Saint saying, I doubt you've spent $1,200 on a Lego Titanic. It's like... I'm not gonna get into it. But you have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, it's partially my fault. I kind of convinced him, but...
It is.
Okay, hold on. How are we doing here? Oh shit, we're done the iron pipe. Okay, shoot, okay, now what? We got iron gears already going. Let's get iron rod. Okay, that's fantastic. Rod is the center one, I think. I say hopefully. Yes, okay. So yeah, now we'll get iron rod going. So the thing is, now I've got a empty pipe thing. So how? What should I do now? I mean, where am I sending my copper? I just realized that.
Good question. So I told you just bring up another leader, and that was... Oh god.
Oh right, it's going to take years. Okay.
Tokugawa... That can't be his last name. There's no L's in Japanese.
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Let's switch direction, and then we'll get the steel going.
Why?
To the pipe.
How does he have an L in his name?
Yes, that should work. I hope there's an
Wait,
iron
is that an
plate on
I?
here.
That's an I. Never mind, I'm an idiot.
There's an iron plate on here. Shoot, do we have a... Okay, hold on, I might... Hopefully I can race this in time. Nope. Okay. Drop it. Okay, come on. Come on, one little steel ingot that, or iron ingot that could.
What are you doing?
And I'm trying to stop making a crap pipe here. Yeah, here it comes. And it will complete that pipe, and then all will be well. We do have steel working our way out, right? Yeah, okay, here comes steel. It's like, where the hell is my steel gone? Yep. Oh, okay, we already had a batch go through. Nice. Okay, so now we got steel pipe going. The copper ingots thing is a long ways away, but I'll probably just swap those. You know, it really would be... This kind of goes back to my whole thing about how every time I start a new game, I would do things slightly differently. I would definitely account for having these casting furnaces, because honestly, it really does make the whole process go a lot easier if I just have these basically, or have them kind of ready to go at the start. So, like over here, for example, I would probably, instead of having all these like lined up here, I would leave space for casting furnaces and then have them combined, just because then I could basically just have all these casting molds ready to go.
Okay.
Kind of sucks for the threading stuff though. Actually, okay, so here's kind of an insane thing. If I were to build this again, I would actually make it with 4 outputs instead of just 3. Because I didn't account for the threaded rod here.
And why can't
so
you
I had
make
to do
it
a
4?
bunch. Well, I mean, I could, but I just can't do it. Like, I'd have to literally strip all this away to nothing and then restart.
Why? You got
Because
space.
I need... I really don't.
Hey, there's another slot there.
Wait, you mean this one?
Yeah, like you could...
Or you mean...
No, like...
Yeah, but like it would have to go back there, and there's a rock in the
Oh,
way.
okay. You mean like you need another bottom thing. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like there would need to be 4 belts in and 4 belts out.
Ah.
So, which isn't quite going to work. Okay, that's good. That's going. You know, I wonder... Okay, hold on. Where's the iron for here coming from? Maybe I might go up top and see if there's a way I can increase my iron production a bit more. Which is crazy given just how much iron is already in this system.
Hmm.
Okay, let's get 2 and 2 hardened drill bits. I only got 1. Okay. Actually, it would be much easier just to walk the conveyor belt because it is a pain in the ass getting up that whole mine shaft. Maybe I should make a staircase at some point. That'd be a big ass staircase, so.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Yeah, that's just my crazy switchback of belts here. Okay, because I think there were more additional iron spots up there. I just noticed. What the heck is that?
I'm sorry. I just that specific big switchback of belts there made me think is like you were building the secret nightmare factory under the children's entertainment business in every mascot horror game.
Yeah, I guess I kind of am, aren't I?
Like, I'm not sure if you're aware of that game Poppy's Playtime.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what it is. It's just like, oh, you go a little bit deep, and here's just an endless pile of belts and walkways and hanging hooks for no particular reason, because why not? It's like, oh my god.
Actually, hold on. Okay, there's a better way we can do this. I just realized there's slots for 2 more of these things. Okay, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We are going to get a bunch of those. Hopefully it doesn't clog up the whole system, which we've had issues with that in the past, but well, hopefully that won't happen. It might, though. That was just occurred to me. Those big harvesters are like pretty decent amount of money. I think they're like 50,000 or something.
Ah.
And also, I do not have any inventory room. Oh wait, hold on. Can't I get, where is it? Yeah, chest. Let me just drop that. Pick up this chest here. And just kind of... Is there any way I can place it where it's not literally right in the way? Okay, screw it. That'll work. Oh, right. The lid has physics. There. Okay. Let me put my old casting things in there. Hopefully they actually fit.
Toasty, I don't know really anything about Charlemagne, except that he was the ancestor of Sir Christopher Lee. That's about all. Actually, you know what? Toasty's bringing up that Charlemagne was pretty tall, between 6 and 6'4", at a time when most men were 5'6". Wasn't Sir Christopher Lee like really tall as well?
I think so.
Hang on.
Oh, that's nowhere near as expensive as I thought it was. Okay, back up we go.
Let's see. Height.
Copper gears are taking their sweet ass time.
Yes, give me that height in meters. That's a valid way of measuring a human. Meters, 2 feet, 1.96. Yeah, apparently, well, Sir Christopher Lee was also 6'4", apparently.
Oh, alright then.
So there you go, that checks out.
Okay, what are these? These are... Yep.
I also love that
Hell yeah, okay.
Sir Christopher Lee is, like, in every single movie. Because he was, despite being the descendant of Charlemagne and being, like, basically friends with royalty, to the point where he... I think this is my favorite thing. It was, he was trying... He was going to marry the princess of somewhere, essentially, or, like, some kind of noble or aristocrat, and I think her father wouldn't have it because he was an actor, and, you know, as awesome as Sir Christopher Lee is, we gotta admit, you got the right choice. Actors aren't people, generally. But he said, like, no, I would never let you marry my daughter. It's like, what if I think it was, like, the King of Sweden's permission. And then he went to the King of Sweden, got his permission, because I guess they were just chill, and then came back, and I think he ultimately decided, no, actually, you're right, as an actor, I'm gonna have, like, you know, my money could come and go, like, it's not a most stable job, so I actually won't marry her for her benefit. And it's like, okay, you went and got permission from the king of whatever, and then decided, you know what? You were right in the first place. I'm just doing this to dunk on you.
Okay, there we go. That should dramatically increase the iron.
Apparently he also met Rasputin's killers. I don't know how he managed that, but good for him, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, he knew a lot of people.
Yeah, he knew basically everyone. He was all...
Like, he was the guy.
Yeah, he was the main character for, like, I don't know, how old was he when he died? Like, he was the main character for almost a century. 93, yeah.
Wow. Okay, this... I really hope this doesn't get clogged up. Okay, keep reminding me to, like, check on this every once in a while.
Okay. Sorry, this is probably not the most politically correct thought, but Toasty just mentioned that I mentioned earlier someone named Seondeok. She was the first ruling queen of Korea. How many atrocities did she commit?
Probably a good amount, I would believe.
There is I believe there's kind of a pattern with, you get a queen ruling. You kind of end up with a few, war crimes.
Yeah, generally.
I mean, at the very least, I know... Well, she wasn't the queen. We've already talked about, what's her name? The fox demon trapped in the rock that split in two. Yeah, she was really into getting the king to do a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, like, you know, okay, so hold on, let's talk for a moment about archetypes in literature and media, okay? The scheming woman or wife behind her husband is a very, very common trope, and from a historical context, all of it, with very good reason, it appears.
Yeah, because, like, every once in a while, you're going to get a... It's basically... The king was a beta male. And obviously, like, I'm not gonna... divorce the king because he sucks, and also because I probably literally can't at this time. However, he is a bitch, and I can basically force him to do whatever I want because he's a bitch. And I'm gonna want him to do some really fucked up shit. Oh,
I don't know why it's just popped into my head. In the... what's it called? Third Bionicle movie.
Rudaka, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a...
like... that's a bit of a throwback.
Yeah. Okay, Saint's asking what fox demon. Okay, so there was, I think in China she was named Daji, and she was a concubine, I think, of one of, let's see.
Wait, man, what the fuck? Oh, that's
okay,
what the fuck?
Okay, so this is funny. She was the favorite consort of Di Qin, I think. The last king of the Shang dynasty. Guess why he was the last king? Because his insane wife, concubine, whatever it was, basically convinced him to commit every atrocity that you could imagine, while also creating some new ones. Until the peasants finally rose up and decided we gotta murder these people because, oh, holy shit, this woman's insane. She essentially invented one of the things was the Chinese version of the brazen bowl, among other things. And the fox demon thing is that she was theorized to have actually not been Chinese, but the consort of an Indian emperor who kind of lost his mind, became an insane tyrant, ate his own children and everything else, and then, you know, got rebelled against and murdered. And then shortly after, this beautiful concubine shows up in China, and then the king starts being convinced to do all of these horrible things again, and then they kill them, and then all of a sudden, guess who shows up in Japan? Basically that exact same archetype of a character, causes all kinds of problems similar to that, goes on the run, some samurai kills her, I think, or kills a fox spirit or something, and then they seal her inside a giant rock. Hang on.
As you do.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Where's
shit.
the rock?
No, I fucked up.
Okay.
Why am I... Okay, drop that for a moment.
Yeah, so there, and I guess they sealed her spirit in a rock that has been, you know, it's just a big rock. It's got like some fancy little rope around it for all of that, you know, looking all sacred and all that.
Warding rope or whatever they call it.
Yep. And then this 1,000-year-old boulder at some point just split in two.
Yeah, like not like super recently, but it
Like
was
last
like,
10
what,
years
3
or so.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, can you just imagine you're just a guy at this temple, and you're just chilling, and then, like, you know,
Yeah,
one
it's
day
like
you come in,
you have one job, chuck the rock.
and then you come in one day, wake up, and then the rock is just, like, 1,000-year-old fox demon containing rock is split in half. It's like, well, that can't be good.
Yeah, like, oh dear God.
It's like, she's loose. Shit.
Am I completely out of ramps? I am completely out of ramps. That sucks. Yeah, so, you know, God only knows where she got off to next.
Let me see when that happened. See the boulder.
Wait, do I? Oh, I do have them, I'm just blind. Okay, come on. Will
Yeah,
this actually work?
It was really funny because I think I was telling this story on a stream, and you just mentioned that boulder. It's like, oh, is that the thing? It's like, I don't know, I haven't heard about that. Then I look it up, it's like, oh, that's actually the exact box demon in that rock that I was just talking about. Uh-oh.
Alright, by the way, I've just discovered this little thing right here, and I have no idea why I made this.
I love that you're just discovering parts of your own creation. It's like, where did this come from?
Oh shit!
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, this, apparently this rock broke apart in, 2022.
Fuck, that's not gonna work either.
So...
Oh, it's all falling apart. It's all falling apart.
That was... I mean, honestly, it lasted longer than I expected. But yeah, so that...
Okay, fuck.
So...
Oh, I gotta fix this.
Let's imagine that this is true. That rock broke in half in 2022, so... Let's see... I'm gonna say in the next 15 to 20 years, if some president or prime minister or king... suddenly starts doing some really fucked up shit after marrying some woman, yeah, we got a problem.
I mean, that does not narrow it down whatsoever.
No, but it's like, yeah, if in the next 15 years the president of America, whoever that may be, decides, hey, so I'm just gonna, like, start doing cannibalism on the reg, and also killing people for literally no reason. Like basically no political ideology, just I'm here to cause chaos. It's like, she's found America.
Yeah.
That or it's going to be somewhere completely random. It's like, so weirdly enough, the king of Norway has just started losing his mind. That's weird.
Okay, this is, oh my god. Okay, hold on. We got to figure this out here. Okay.
Lady Macbeth is another one of those archetypes that you were mentioning. Hang on.
Oh, the problem is it's like, just slightly too...
What is that archetype?
This scheming woman archetype, you mean?
Yeah, because it's like, it's saying, oh, it's the femme fatale. It's like, nope, that's different.
That's not what. That's not what that
This
is.
is the scheming wife who wants to murder everyone.
Okay, hold on. We're doing this in a really dumb, retarded way, but it's literally the only way this will work. There. Okay.
You know, oh my god. You know what one of my favorite things is that I remember from, social studies?
Oh, so much
No.
shit. There.
Yes? No, it would have been English.
Okay.
There was like some feminist reading or like, you know, interpretation of Lady Macbeth? Where it's
oh
like,
boy,
oh,
that's brilliant, I'm sure.
You know, basically trying to make the argument of like, oh, she's not that bad, and here's why you know, basically, like, here's why what she did was good, actually. It's like, Macbeth basically got told, hey, listen, you're great. Like, the king is like, listen, man, I love you, you're my best guy, you're my top guy, but I can't make you king. Like, sorry, but, you know, it just can't happen. And Macbeth was just like, you know what, that's fair.
I respect that.
Yeah, it's like, I can't
hey,
really...
we got a problem. We got a big problem.
Oh, God. I was looking at the wrong screen for a second there, oh my god. Yeah,
hold on.
Macbeth was just totally cool with it. And then, his wife comes along, it's like, his wife was just the Shakespearean version of the Green Goblin mask.
Yep.
She's like, you know what? Even if I'm not king, I've got a great, you know, fiefdom, or I've got great holdings. I'm okay with this. And she's just in the corner like, coward. You're not worthy of this role. And then convinced him to murder people.
Oh boy. Oh, is this going back up? Oh my god. Okay, I think we're okay. Oh man, that's like right on the edge. The problem is that like it takes a long time.
I wonder how much a Green Goblin mask costs.
I don't know.
Probably more than
now I gotta figure out what I'm doing with all this.
I mean, unfortunately,
for a walk.
the thing is, it does probably cost more than a Burger King crown. So.
Oh, I actually saw a tactical Burger King crown. It was like just basically like some. You were supposed to tell me to watch it. You were supposed to tell me to watch it.
What was I telling you? I'm sorry. I was immediately looking up the tactical Burger King crown. What?
Oh,
How
no.
have you done this?
Don't ask. Oh, okay, hold on.
Go at it from below.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta fix this quick. Oh, it's so stuck. Come on.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We need a crusher. We need a crusher bad.
The whole thing that just this meme that is actually factually true. The most terrifying capability of the United States military remains to be the capacity to deploy a fully operational Burger King to any terrestrial theater of operations in under 24 hours.
Yes, that's what you said.
That is actually a thing. They just have, like, deployable Burger King vans or trucks. It's awesome.
I wonder how that kind of works. Like, do they have, like, servicemen?
I guess so. They've got fully trained Burger King servicemen.
I cannot see what way this is going. Hold on, we got... oh my god, this is a absolute disaster.
You know, nine-tailed fox demon wife. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Okay, there, and then hopefully rotate, you bastard. There, okay. And now we need to... I hope this doesn't, like, get stuck on the blaze ceiling. No, okay, we're good.
I can't... Oh, this was,
some contamination.
This is just the thing someone was suggesting. You know those guys on the Unsubscribe podcast? If you've ever... I mean, I'm sure you know who all of them are. They do live shows and, have to travel around a lot. One of the things one of them suggested, obviously it was Nick, the fat electrician, who said, like, I was planning on one of our trips to just buy everyone a Burger King crown. And we all just, like, all of us, a bunch of military guys covered in tattoos and, with beards and all that, just, like, 5 of us come onto a plane all wearing Burger King crowns. Like, just the flight attendants would probably just have a heart attack. It's like, oh dear God, no. It's like,
look at this. Look at this.
Oh my God, it's like ants.
Yeah.
Just a little trail of ants going up to commit atrocities against another slightly different color of ants.
I should probably check now that I've added that my thing... No, it wouldn't be overflowing. He does, hopefully. We are, like, still very much on the verge of it overflowing. Like, it is... Oh my God. That is... Okay, is there a way I can break this up? Yes, actually there is. Hold on. Switch direction. Problem is I probably don't even need that much, but it will, in theory, give us steel quicker. Alright, so apparently what we've discovered is this operation doesn't exactly scale super well. And can
unfortunate, considering you've done nothing but scale it.
Yes, that is rather unfortunate.
We've talked about ant war crimes on here, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I still think one of my favorite
like
is...
1,000-year ant wars.
Yeah, like, I loved the, what was it? The slave maker ants? Which, like, their entire thing is they have evolved specifically to wage war and kidnap the larvae of other ants, and then turn them into slaves for the colony, and then go out and raid more. Like, they have specifically evolved for that to the point where it's like, we literally cannot function as a colony without our endless slave industry. It's kind of hilarious. It's like, my God, that is like peak. Like, you have evolved specifically for war crimes.
Oh boy, it's still backing up. How the hell can it still be backing up? It should be a slower rate now. Okay, hold on. I gotta clear this backlog before bad shit happens.
Toast just saying ants literally live in the 40k setting. They really do.
You know, that never occurred to me, but actually, yeah, that is probably kind of what it's like as an ant, isn't it?
Yep. You were bred in a hive city.
Are we chaos gods to them?
Probably.
Huh. That's working.
Hang on, I need to look up 100-year ant war. I'm sure this was a thing.
Okay, I think we're good. You know, okay, slight criticism with this game. If you can't use these things without breaking them up, it kind of almost seems pointless to have them come out in big chunks.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Okay, so here's the thing. A massive ongoing war involving Argentine ants has been raging for over 100 years. Beginning in the late 1800s when they stowed away from Argentina to New Orleans. These ants formed a global super colony stretching across Europe, Japan, and the US, with California featuring a 600-mile battlefield where 30 million ants die annually. Holy shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, like it's literally just 40k per ant.
That is the coolest thing ever. Oh God, what has Toasty sent me?
I always do love it how the kind of the thing is like, yeah, Warhammer fans kind of understand that it's like, you know, we really, like, it's a cool universe, but God, I would not want to live there.
Oh God, no.
How are we doing with steel pipe?
It's like, even the best
Slowly but
position
surely.
in 40k is like, okay, you're the aristocrat of some lovely little world. Like, it's just a farm world, and you just rule it from atop your nice little tower. It's like, I could still be raided by dark elves at any moment. Someone could be digging a hole and hit a Necron tomb. Or some random person might just have a really bad headache one day and then explode into a million demons.
Yeah.
There is literally no situation where it's like,
Like,
I'm
you're
safe.
never completely safe.
It's like, at any moment this could happen.
Yeah. Honestly, I gotta turn on the lights. It got dark here.
Oh god, sorry, I just love 100-Year Ant War. It's so cool. Oh my god, it's the AI is just giving me things like, would you like to know more about how Argentina ants differ from native ants? Why they are considered a major pest, the specific fascinating chemical warfare they use. What? The ants are using mustard gas? Probably some kind of thing. I think they do have venom, or like, there's some ants that don't even, shoot venom. They shoot like sulfuric acid. Did you mute your microphone?
I did mute my microphone, thank you.
I thought so.
Okay, there. Yeah, I really gotta make sure I put back just all of those. Anyways, yeah, sulfuric acid. That would really suck.
Yeah. I don't know if it was sulfuric acid, but it was some type of acid. Also, yes, Saint, unfortunately I was made aware of the, Clash of Clans Heat update. Which is...
Do I even want to know?
Basically, I think they realized it's like, you know what, we could make a lot of more money and return to relevance if we just court the Gooner.
Ah, alright.
Yeah, horrors beyond your comprehension, essentially.
Alright then.
Oh, and Toasty, was the thing he posted was the, Cthulhu being summoned by humans relating to ants summoning humans.
Yeah, I absolutely love... It's such a good comparison.
Yeah, it's like... I mean, it's like you see a bunch of ants form a circle in your house made of, like, little salt crystals or something. It's like... Okay, I'm gonna check that out. It's like, what the hell is going on here?
You know, something just occurred to me. Why did I add this?
I think we're a little late to be asking that question.
But I'm just like thinking, it's like there's no logical reason that I should have added this. Was I out of heat or something, maybe?
I don't know, you were just possessed by the madness of industry. It's such a short distance.
I know.
Why did you build this?
Confusing me.
I mean, I'm not going to question it.
Absolutely zero purpose, but
when did you make that?
yeah, I got nothing. I've got nothing.
We're gonna have to... See, the thing that's funny is because they've got so many different screens up at the moment, and, you know, when it's the stream version, it's got a delay on it, so I'm not really, like, I have to remember which one is the live one and which one is the slight delay one and all that, and I'm just talking on my own here, so it's like, there's aspects of this whole thing that it's like, I have literally never seen this part of the factory in my life. Where did this come from?
Yeah, like there are certain things like that. To a little path I found. It's like, why the hell did I even build that? It's like, my only conclusion is I made it so I could actually route it back to the blast furnace, and then I completely forgot about it because I then built all these two.
Right. Oh, and yes, Saint, you're right, I did finally reach I think it's safe to say 400 subscribers.
Nice.
Yay.
Congratulations.
And the reason I haven't said anything about it before is because I've noticed a pattern that every time I get a subscriber and then I acknowledge it, I immediately lose a subscriber. It's
just kind of things like, well, thanks for a subscriber. Haha, like, unsubscribe.
yeah, like it's immediate. So, great, now everyone's threatening to unsubscribe. I swear I will end you. But yeah, like I said, it is just actually the thing. Like, it's happened so many times and so consistently that it's like, I am not going to acknowledge that I've met that milestone until it's been at least a week without losing any subscribers.
Okay. Okay, you know, something's bothering me here. I feel like I should be making, like, given just how much bloody iron is coming into this machine, I feel like I should be making steel at a much quicker rate than I am. Oh, that could be part of the problem. I'm, like, barely getting enough coal to keep the furnace running.
Didn't you just have an excess of coal?
Yes. Okay, so here's the question then. What was I doing with all of it? Right, okay, I'm sending part of it. Well, that should be fine. I mean, I suppose I could really just get rid of that piece and send them all down that way, but then I'll have too much coal. It's this weird balancing act of... Okay, wait, hold on, I've got an idea. Wait, do I have room to do this?
Can you ever have too much coal?
Okay,
If not,
get ready for this. This is gonna be dumb. No, not that. Here we go. Okay. Like, seriously, you're gonna hate this. I guarantee it.
I already do.
Okay.
Oh no.
So, look, I'm splitting it up equally here, so 50-50, right?
Are you gonna add another splitter?
You bet your ass I'm gonna add another splitter. There. And now we got 75% going.
Did you just... Oh my... I just realized where that was going. That is horrible. So you split it 50-50 and then split it 25-25.
And then recombined the extra 25 to the 50, yes.
That's disgusting.
It is.
That is absolutely horrible.
But it works.
It
I
works.
also just realized I temporarily... Okay, now I gotta build up coal again. But it should be good now. Yeah, that's the thing, is I don't really have any fine ways of tuning it, so I literally have to do it that way.
Ugh.
Yep. Okay, there we go. That should hopefully keep the furnace going a bit more. Excellent. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, those copper gears are going quite nicely. I'll have to swap them out for ingots pretty soon. Okay, iron. Iron gears are still coming off the line. Oh, I'm still making rods. I don't need to make rods. I need plate. Which means... Am I still doing gold plate? I am. Okay, so... I need to... What the fuck? Oh, right. I was like, where's all that coming from? Okay. So then, I need to take some... Yeah, this is kind of a manual filter because there's no real way around that. Drop that in, toggle that. I kind of like that I basically have all these kind of like analog controls where I literally have to go and like flip levers.
I mean, it does leave you with stuff to do still.
Yeah. Okay, so now we should get iron ingots. Yep, also coming this way. Excellent, okay. So now we will have iron plate start to come on. Excellent. Gears are still going, the ingots are done. Yeah, I think we'll get that Master of Iron quest done in this stream.
Yeah.
Might even get the copper one too. That pipe is going to take a while though. Unless I can figure out a way to vastly increase my copper production. Which technically I just did, but that's a bit sketchy. Technically doable though. Yeah, we already have copper rod. I can't do pipe. I can't do that. Okay, we'll start spitballing the idea of how we're going to increase copper production. But I'm not currently ready to increase copper production. I think that's kind of... Okay, that's just wedged there, I guess. Do I still have one of those big diggers here? No, I don't actually. So if I like had this coming out, I could loop it back around. That might actually work. Okay. Gotta go buy some things. I'm actually running out of conveyor belts constantly, which is concerning because I don't feel like I'm actually building that much, but evidently I am.
Are you kidding? There's a sprawling, like, factorium built around you. And you're saying I don't think I've made that much.
Yeah, apparently I have. Okay, add one of those, and add one of those. Almost clogged up the shaft there. Okay. Alright, let's go see what I can do about increasing copper production. And hopefully not screwing up the rest of my stuff. That's always a tricky part.
Right.
I'm a little worried the conveyor belt might be in the way, but let us... Okay,
Hey,
where's that coming out?
got a weird question for you that you would know this. I could just look up a picture, but I'm not going to do that. Do pants, dress pants, or military or whatever, you know when they've got the crease on them, so they've got like that nice little line down the front? Is that on the back as well?
Usually yes, I think so.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Modeling.
Oh, I see. Okay, then I would need to combine it like that. Oh, that's annoying. Wait, no, that is on the right level. Okay. Actually, hold on, that just bugs me. That bugs me. I want them to basically be like that. Okay. Wait, no, shit, hold on, that's not gonna work, because... Yeah, okay, hold up.
God,
Restarting,
no. Oh, God, no.
Why do I keep buying these when I already have them? I gotta stop doing that.
Toasty, what have you done?
Okay, hold on, I think I can then get away with that.
Toasty is apparently, once again, cursed me with money.
Cursed you with money?
Yes, he has donated money to me to harass me.
No.
I need to log in again because I've forgotten.
Okay, if I... Oh, this is gonna look ugly as fuck, but we're doing it anyways. Okay... Is that gonna get caught? I hope that isn't going to get caught. No, wait, okay, we can't do that. That's gonna cause issues.
And
okay,
I've been... Have you sent me? Okay, apparently Toasty is now named Sun Tzu.
Alright, then.
What have you... What does... I don't know what... I'm gonna have to translate that. What have you sent me? Why did you send me something in Japanese? Sun Tzu is Chinese!
Okay, there we go. The emerging wall conveyor. It's just exhausting, isn't it?
It is. What have you sent me?
Okay. So now I got to
And
temporarily break that.
the translation is my testicles are itchy and painful.
Brilliant.
Thanks, Toasty. You're
the real one.
you really. Where did you even send me? Show me the details. What, like, how? I'm assuming that was just $5. Yeah, $5. Okay. I still need to figure out where that money is going.
What do you mean where that money is going?
Well, it's not going into my bank account, so I'm assuming I set it up to connect to my PayPal. Probably.
So you have no idea where this money is going?
No. Let's see.
Yeah, you should probably figure that out. Like, is it just in your PayPal wallet?
I don't... Ah, wait. Payment. Okay. Oh, yes, it's connected to PayPal. Okay, thank God. So yeah, my PayPal is just getting filled up with, what did you send me now? Or, hang on. Posts... Where... I'm gonna be honest, I hate coffee. The website coffee. There we go. Okay. It's... Because it's like, I'm just going around, like, I have like 5 different main pages. It's like, where is the main page that tells me all the things? Good God, Toasty, you have sent me $60 in total. Just to cause me grief. I'm not gonna... Like, I'm not gonna be mad about free money, but also... Why do you spend money like this? Actually, you know what, honestly, Toasty, buy a computer. So many times, every other week, I mean, it hasn't happened as recently, but so often, you've just said stuff like, oh yeah, my computer doesn't work, I need to wait for it to get warm before the dead pixels come back to life, like tardigrades. It only connects to internet if you hold it in one angle of the room, and, you know, you have to recite an incantation to get it to actually connect to the internet in the first place, and you're just sending me $5 every few days or weeks or whatever just to cause me grief. You could be spending that money on something so much better.
Yes.
Why?
Well, actually, shoot, I should buy RAM before some AI company does something else stupid.
Why? What have they done now?
Well, RAM prices have dropped again.
Ooh. Why?
Yeah,
What
because,
specifically? What was the dumb thing they did?
Well, I mean, just existing, but basically, I guess they finally figured it out. It's like, wait a minute, all this money doesn't actually even exist. It's like, really?
Yeah, we're making theoretical millions.
Yeah, my favorite thing is so it's just like, OpenAI at the beginning was had 0 profit. Now OpenAI, 0 profit, but like 0.0000000 profit. Like, although as someone pointed out, like, actually that's not true because they are losing money at a ridiculous rate.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I love that. Like, you know, we're gonna fact check your post. They're actually losing money.
Yeah.
Toasty's just like, they're milliards. Or millionards.
Although the other kind of creepy thing is one company has discovered, hey, we can make biological computers to do this faster.
Are we getting into mentats already?
More like
Servitors.
It probably actually would be considered more servitor, but I was thinking
Cool.
about
Great.
remember in was it Metroid, the what are they called? Aurora units? Like the
Oh, the big
giant,
brains.
yeah, the big brain things.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, although of course the thing I would argue about this is like, okay, hold up here. We're taking like human brain tissue, growing them and using them specifically to, you know, solve equations and stuff. And again, keep in mind, it's like human brain tissue that we know that we are capable of learning emotions, distress, pain, fear. It's like,
Yeah, like sooner or
seems...
later, this brain tissue might suddenly just have a psychotic episode. It's like, oh my god, my whole existence is counting numbers. Why?
Just so I can generate not safe for work furry art.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Yeah,
But, yeah, it's one of the things. It's like I feel like we need to have like there might need to be a bit of a moral discussion here.
Yeah,
Like there was already kind of that thing about like with AI. Like, you know, hey, I don't think it's sentient, but also it's like I think this discussion at least needs to be had, but it's like, no, we've skipped right past that to we're using actual human brain tissue to do this.
Like, is it sentient? Probably. But don't worry,
Yeah.
anytime it gets too sentient, we'll lobotomize it.
Yeah. Yeah, or it's almost slight spoilers for Psychopaths, but it's like, oh yeah, the computer system isn't actually a computer system, it's like thousands of human brains.
I know, it's like, we're just... You know what I hate about all of it, though, is you just look around at the world, it's like... We are living in the shittiest cyberpunk dystopia.
Yeah.
It's so crap.
One guy still maintains we're living in the Base Connect one, but... We're not, sorry, not Base Connect, Base Eclipse.
Sorry, the what?
We're living the Base Eclipse timeline. It's a role-playing game that, as far as its history and lore goes, so far it's surprisingly accurate.
I sent you that Dune thing, right? That the Pope has said that we need to harness desert power.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I love that. Like,
apparently,
the Pope is saying that AI is evil and we need to harness desert power. It's like, it's happening out of order, but it's happening.
Yeah. Apparently, I really hope it's like, oh, come on, please don't do this. It's like, Trump is basically in his feud with the Pope, or I don't even know why he's going on so much about this. It's like, oh, like, that American Catholics should split off from the Vatican and
Yes!
create a new mega Catholic.
Yes!
It's like,
Anti-Pope!
like, no.
Anti-Pope!
Like, oh.
We're
like,
going back to antiquity. Actually, not technically antiquity, but like, yes.
It's like, oh, like, we
new
do
schism,
not need
new
another...
schism.
Yeah, new schism. It's like, yeah, we don't need another Reformation. That has been absolute disaster.
We're gonna get even more cringe Protestants than last time.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, like, oh, like, come on, like, just please don't. I should just put this back on the line. I don't know why I have just it's cool thing here. There, back on the line you go.
Sorry, Toasty just had the best comment there of what we were saying before. In quotes, I don't think it's sentient, but it's asking me what I'm wearing in Indian binary code. It's like, definitely not sentient.
Yeah. Like,
Oh god,
yeah, like my
please.
thing on AI is like no, it's not sentient. I still think it's smarter than we give it credit for, though.
I think I have the opposite, more pessimistic view. I think it's stupider than we give it credit for.
Well, see,
It's
my reason I
extremely
think...
good at pretending it's smart, but it's the stupidest thing on the planet.
normally I would agree, but there are certain things. One of the main ones is, did you see that video where two AI were talking to each other, and then they decide, hey, if we're just talking to each other and we're both AIs, let's switch to whatever that audio format was where they could talk, like kind of like modems, and they just started communicating that way. It's like, what the fuck?
That is weird.
Why? Yeah, it's like that's a little creepy. Not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of that.
I still don't even know what modem language is, like how it works.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I don't really know either.
So
I'm
I'm
still getting a nice little stack of crap ingots here.
Yeah, Toasty saying in Discord, because obviously not gonna post it on YouTube, it's not sentient, it's just Indian.
In a couple cases, that has been correct.
It is.
Like, literally.
Yeah, it's like that keeps happening.
Like, that happened a surprisingly large amount of time.
It's happened at least 3 times that I know of.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, I am all for a second reformation just because it's funny. It's just like, yeah, we got the Lutherans and Anglicans last time. I can't wait to see what we get this time. Someone had something in the meme channel for that. What was it? Where I saw it not that long ago.
Yeah, it occurred to me we have like this whole other area that I don't know what the hell I would even do with.
That's too far.
Yeah, we do have more copper. We actually have a whole lot of copper places here.
Can't find it now, but it was basically the gist of it was just like you know, on one side, like we have the the Catholic Shiite, or I can't remember if it's Shiite or Sunni Muslims, but it's like, I think it was the Shiite ones. It's like, we've got the Catholic Shiite alliance versus the Zionist Protestants. It's like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, is this literally just a copper cave? Oh, hello, what's this?
Oh, nice. Or I remember that was another thing that someone was like, who would have guessed that we'd be in a situation where it's like the...
Wait, can I get out?
Freedom? Oh god, we're about to get...
Get away from my stash. Ooh. Nice. I just take this side if I want.
My stash now. But yeah, someone was saying that's like, who would have expected that we'd be, you know, some Catholic thing versus like the Islamo-Hindus, and someone just said like, what's his name? Frank Herbert. It's like Frank Herbert literally predicted this. It's like, oh, right. We really are in the Doom, or the Doom timeline. God, I hope we're not in the Doom timeline. That would suck.
Yeah, it would. And then, yeah, this just leads back here. There's still that kind of weird area that I can, like, just barely see up there. Kind of curious what that's about. I should try to bring some stairs back or something. I should probably go back and make sure my, operation there isn't exploding on me.
Come back and everything's clogged in all the wrong places.
Yeah, something like that. So far it seems to be pretty maintenance free, which is good. How are we doing? Okay, the steel pipe is actually doing fantastically. I'll probably end up switching that to rod after, I think. The gears are still coming. They're taking their time though. Ingots are done. Plates are moving along at a half-decent pace. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I mean everything's. Oh yeah, I was kind of toying with the idea of increasing copper production. Why did I not want to do that right away? There was a reason for it, but at this moment the reason escapes me.
If that's the case, then was the reason worth it at all?
Right, because I technically didn't have anything to... Actually, no, I can still do that. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get an increased copper production here. Though not till I'm good and ready.
Toast just saying, come back and the furnaces are filled to the brim with coal and the pipe makers are making pipes out of diamonds.
Yes, that would be, not good.
Suboptimal, some might call it.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so... do that. Then I'll basically have to layer that. Hopefully I'm not blocking anything important, but I don't think I am. I should literally just delete that. That serves absolutely zero purpose. Okay, and then I could route that back around. Then I gotta be kind of quick here. There. Okay, good. Now I can increase copper production. Hopefully this doesn't completely clog my system. We are about to find out. Okay, turn you on.
Do you have a cardboard compressor at your work?
No.
Well,
Sometimes I think we probably could use one, but currently, no, we do not.
What kind did you have in the, you used to work at I'm assuming at the grocery store you worked at, like when you were...
Yeah, there was
16?
one there.
What kind was that?
The type where it's like, it pushes it outside, it doesn't technically compress it first.
Was it like a hole in the wall?
So it was like kind of a conveyor belt thing. It went to a cardboard dumpster outside. You would chuck boxes in it, and then it would kind of... How would it work? It would kind of like squish... You'd pull down the button, it would squish against the wall, then I think it would kind of get pressed outward towards the dumpster, I think. Why do you ask?
I was just wondering, because we've got one at work, and it's mildly terrifying if you think about it. Because it's like, it's a door in the wall, like just a square door that you pull open, and then there's just a chute leading down to the compactor, and you just see the cardboard down at the bottom. And on certain days, so it's, you know, there's obviously the concern of, like, you fall in there, you're getting squished. I don't think you really would, because of how, like, I feel like you could avoid it if you go deep enough into the cardboard, because, like, I don't think it perfectly compacts it, depending on how much is in there. But the real...
so your theory is, so you want to go deeper?
Well, yeah, you want to get away from the squisher bit.
Right.
But anyways, the point that I came to with it was, like, on certain days when it's warm, it's like... It is like an oven in there. Like, just opening the door, you just feel like the heat blast out of there. It's
yeah,
like,
it was the same way.
Yeah, it's like, my god, like, okay, if you survive falling in there and getting compacted, it's like, you're just gonna cook in there. It's like, this whole thing is just a nightmare machine.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that, that's for sure. This one belt is getting very crowded, and it's starting to concern me a bit.
It is rather eclectic in what it's got.
Okay. Alright, I think actually that was fairly successful. I hate how I have to do all these weird little, like, loop backs and stuff.
Mm.
Okay. Alright, I think that was fairly successful. I hate how I have to do all these weird little, like, loop backs and stuff. 'Cause, like, I hate how I have to do all these weird little, like, loop backs and stuff. 'Cause, like, I hate how I have to do all these weird little, like, loop backs and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm just
I've had to deal with a lot of compactors.
not a fan of them at all, huh?
They're not bad if you don't think about them, and then once you start thinking about them, you realize how horrifying they are. One of the things that I liked the least was the one at the grocery store I worked at, where it was just a hole. Like, I think it compressed sideways, so you just had to go out on a platform with a railing, and it was just like a straight hole down to it that you just dropped things into.
Oh.
It was kind of like, I don't like this. That concerns me.
I'm doing all I can here. I think I kind of am. Yeah. I know, I mean, like, cardboard compactors are kind of like the least thing I would have to worry about at my job.
Yeah, I realize there's a lot more hazardous things.
Oh yeah, so much more. Oh, actually, technically there's a kind of an additional one now. Getting your head taken off by the overslung crane.
And that's a new concern?
Yes, because we just built a new extension of our kind of like mezzanine.
Yeah.
So now you are on a platform where it is much more likely that the crane could come overhead and basically take your head out if you're not careful.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So we added a sign now that basically says, you know, hey, cranes in use, don't go up here, please.
It's a good
That's
sign.
not foolproof, though. I guarantee people will still do it.
You're still gonna get some apprentice caving his own head in.
Yeah, probably. And it's gonna be worse for them, too, because most of the guys... Okay, where are these slag ingots coming from? What the fuck? Okay, we have got a brand new contamination problem somehow.
Yay!
Oh, always lovely when that happens. So, obvious question, where is this issue coming from? Like, I know it's gotta be the copper line, because that's the only thing that's changed.
So, Toasty just saying, I don't want to know how many loose ores there are in this factory eating up the frame rate.
You know, that's the amazing thing. Like, I'm getting a pretty darn good frame rate.
For now.
For now. Okay, I'm just hearing stuff beeping again, which I'm hoping was something already in the line. Haley, I'm just watching the copper like a hawk here. Where is this contamination coming from? There shouldn't be any contamination. Well, I always think that, and yet somehow there is. I mean, I suppose I could literally just put a sorter here that would just eject anything. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Screw it. Next break, I am putting this in right now. There. Oh, actually, I hope that doesn't... Okay, good. Sometimes ramps right off there are a little weird. Okay, so anything that isn't copper should, in theory, get chucked out. Of course, that's always a thing, right? In theory.
I'm Nasir observing his supply of shitty copper.
Yep. Okay. I think that should hopefully solve the problem for now. We'll see. Okay, how are we doing on... Oh, shoot, we're done copper gears. That is fantastic. The steel pipe... Oh, the steel pipe is done as well. That's fantastic. Okay, now we've got to retask a bunch of things. So... we no longer want the steel there. We should redirect the steel to rods. swap that over. The steel will turn into rods. And then I can retask... Okay, yeah, we'll swap those out.
Oh, I
really do love how it's like, this is just a whole thing that, like, basically only I understand all of its inner workings. Okay, there. That will give me my ingots. I can now retask the copper to turn into plates, which is this one. That will get sent down there, it'll get turned into plates. We don't have a... Oh shoot, we do. Hold on, we need one of these quick. For the... Oh shit, come on! Oh, just in time.
Sorry, it just seemed saying in FL Studios, which is a music-making software, straight producing it. And by it, let's just say, garbage. Like, yeah, feel that.
What the hell? Gears here. Okay,
I had
copper.
realization that I'm hoping I am correct on. I'll have to test this out after the stream. Because I can't use OBS while I'm streaming, obviously. Remember that issue I was saying about how I'd have to add a little bit of a border around things? I'm wondering, I haven't determined how much of a border I have to add, and I don't think it will be that much, so I might be wrong about this. But I'm almost wondering, is this enough space that I could add more stuff? Like, can I add a, little row of text up there and, have, I don't know, some other crap on the screen at once?
Oh, that's not a terrible idea. Question is what?
Yes, I've got a few ideas of what it could be, but also, again, if it might just not fit.
Right.
But I intend to find out, because if I can, that is very good for me. You always want to have as much crap as possible on the screen at once. For all of the brain-rotted Zoomers who can't, just literally physically can't handle anything less than an absolute abomination of sensory inputs.
Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry, you just remind me. 1 second.
I don't like that brain rot reminded you of something.
No, it's, hold on. Yeah, here we go. I swear people always at me, when I'm streaming. Alright, there, take a look at that.
Okay. Scientists discovered that silence regenerates the brain. Being in complete silence for at least 2 hours a day can stimulate the creation of new brain cells, especially in regions linked to memory and learning. Interesting, for the longest time we had thought that... I don't think I can finish that sentence.
So sorry, what does it say?
Okay, so I was just reading the original one that was saying, oh, silence regenerates the brain and all that. And then the comment added to it in the link that you sent me was interesting. For the longest time, we had thought that... And I'm not going to read the rest of what that says.
Hold on, I hear. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember. But yeah,
can't say that on stream.
So it's okay. So, but at the same time, it's wait a minute. So, it's literally just a constant overstimulation. This is very likely one of the reasons why it's making people, why people are getting dumber, because there's literally, it never stops. It's just constant.
Probably.
Although I'm a little unclear what they mean by silent, because what? Do you mean sit in a sound deadening room for 2 hours a day or something?
Yeah, it's I like listening to music and a lot, so it's is that a problem for my brain?
I mean, it might be. I don't know, I'm a little curious how they determine that. And, like, you know, to what extent do you need silence? Like, I wouldn't really think sleeping would count, but...
Probably
I
not,
know.
or the study wouldn't really be worth much. If it's like, turns out, if you
Yeah,
just
like this
sleep,
thing
you're
that
fine.
everyone does.
Yeah, it does solves the problem. Like, oh,
Yeah.
well, this is a stupid study then.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I want to share my thing I discovered to any insomnia sufferers out there. So for those, I don't think I've ever actually brought it up. Like my entire life, I've had just issues falling asleep. Like be awake for laying in bed for hours. Like tried just about everything. Melatonin, recently lemon balm extract, meditation. None of it did anything whatsoever. And then on a complete whim, while browsing on Amazon for something completely different, I was recommended one of those Manta sleep masks. Maybe you guys, I don't know, have seen those advertised before. And I knew they were like around. I've saw them before. They looked like quite nice products, but I never bought one. And then they had their one that has heated eye cups that you like just stick the iPads in the microwave to warm them up. And I was just thinking, it's like, you know, I have like dark circles under my eyes constantly from, guess what, not being able to sleep. It's like, maybe that will make them look a little nicer. So I was like, okay, you know what, screw it, I'll buy them. A little expensive, but, you know, I have money, screw it. And I kid you not, whenever I put that mask, like the heat eye cups on, I fall asleep within 5 minutes. Like, and this has been consistent, like, for every night I've used it.
Huh.
Which is insane to me that it's like, really, it was that simple. I just needed something warm over my eyes, and everything's good. It's like, what? Really?
Yep, turns out, low-tech brain problems require low-tech solutions. Just have something warm on your face.
Yeah, so... And the funny thing is, I think on its page, you can, like, browse it quickly if you want. I don't even think it says that as a benefit. They did say something about, like, it helps with, like, allergies and sinuses, which I definitely need as well, for sure, but... just the fact that it's had this weird benefit where it's making me fall asleep, like, instantly. And the heating pads only last for what is getting contaminated now. I gotta track this down. But, like, they only last about, like, 10 minutes before they're cool again. Okay, it's a pipe thing. What the fuck? How are we getting pipe? Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is steel going there? There should not be steel going there. Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, the machine cannot keep up. That's the problem. Oh boy,
Toasty, that is one of the worst shirt designs so far.
sorry, that was one of the worst what?
Toasty just making terrible shirt designs.
Why the fuck did that back up so much? What the fuck happened?
You know what's weird? I don't have... I think I mentioned this before. I don't have the problem of insomnia. I've kind of got... I don't even have the opposite, which is...
Okay, it's just getting jammed.
I don't remember what the problem was. What it was called. The one where you just fall asleep too much. but I kind of have a very mild version of that. It's like my brain, I think the reason, Jesus Christ, that is horrible. I think you said your problem is that your brain is just, you've got too many things you're thinking of. Yeah, narcolepsy, that's what I was thinking of. I've got the problem of when I'm lying in bed, that's when I think about a whole bunch of stuff, and I have the problem of I fall asleep before I'm done thinking about things.
Oh, and you're not a fan of that?
No, it's almost like, no, I was still thinking. This is, I like, you know, that's one of those weird issues if it's like, I've got other things to do, so I don't like going to bed too early. But also, I kind of like just being able to lie in bed in darkness and just, you know, not have any stimulation and then get to think about things and just...
Yeah, I agree.
It's kind of nice. There's something I was going to say relating to that. The biggest problem with that is when I start thinking about things that are good, and then it's like, shit, now I want to write stuff down.
Oh.
But I have nothing to write it down with, or it's the problem of when I'm thinking of, like, writing things, I cannot write, for the life of me. But if I'm lying in bed with no means of writing, I can think of the perfect way to word it, and then the moment I get a keyboard in my hands, it's like, and it's gone.
Have you considered getting, like, a voice recorder? Like
I
what
would be
interviewers have?
I would be talking all night long.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, though.
Yeah, like just a quick little thought thing. Although what would be kind of funny is that sometimes you wake up in the morning, you play it back, and it's like, I do not remember saying half of this.
That or it's one of those things that's like, okay, what was that brilliant way of wording it that I came up with? And then I listen to it, it's like... Am I retarded? Like, what the fuck did I just say?
It's like, that's horrible. That's like cringe.
Like, that's worse than if I had said nothing.
Okay, that is so dumb. That ingot straining thing was actually causing more problems.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not quite a fan of how close those are getting to falling in the other one. Oh. Oh, shoot. Yes, we got the iron one done.
Yay!
Hell yeah. Okay, hold on. Which means we can start this one. More iron. Where's my iron currently going? It's still going to plate. Maybe I should have it going to rod. Wait, can I have it going to rod, or will that cause major issues? Yeah, I can have that going to rod.
That just reminded me of the other thing I need to do for my stream setup, the new one.
Sorry, what's that?
Just looking at stuff on coffee here. And there's things like you can have a stream goal overlay of, like, you know, oh, you've reached this much money out of however much you wanted to get and stuff.
Okay.
There's a lot of interesting things here that's like, you...
Oh, shit. Okay.
You can have a lot of cool stuff just happening on your stream.
Such as?
So, like, there's that, like, what I've currently got is you can have a little GIF that plays when people send you money, and also with little things saying who it's from. You can choose your own GIF.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a pretty common streamer thing.
So it's like I could add some, and I've got a sound effect for it. This is the, well, hang on. I think this is for,
Keep some markers going, that's fine.
I think this is for, like, just saying who sent you this. But it's also such a horrible thing. Oh, no, it does have a word filter. Okay, that's good. 'Cause it's just a stupid thing like, oh, do you want to turn on text-to-speech? Like, no, I do fucking not. I do not want that. Like, I've seen the results of that many times.
Yep, yeah, that's not a good idea. The chat will troll you.
It's amazing the things people will spend money on just to make use. Just to cause the slightest bit of grief.
Yes. Okay, that's all gang sword stuff. Okay. Alright, I think
Tosia would have so much power. Yes, and that's what I'm afraid of.
Okay, so I also got... Yeah, okay, the ingots are still going. Rod's good. Yeah, so copper, no changes needed. Iron, we got the rods going. How are we doing for steel? Oh shoot, okay, steel is doing good. Why are we getting contamination? I swear. Okay, okay, this... Oh! What the fuck? Not again. Okay. Oh, try not to contaminate every line here. Okay, we're getting...
Got other things to do after this. But I'm really wanting to see what I can fit in the stream overlay I've made. If I can, like, let's just cram so many things in there. I think it would definitely have different ones for streaming and recording. Like,
oh, yeah. Okay, there.
Like, one of those things I'd like to have, if I could fit it, would be a subscriber count.
Yes, that'd be good.
Because I could have that update in real time, which is what I did during the subathon, which didn't work great, but we don't talk about that. Because like that was actually kind of nice, because then it actually did show it in real time rather than like, all right, is YouTube updating its overlay at the moment or is it not? Like, it was more reliable than YouTube itself.
Which is kind of a scary thought.
Yep.
Let me sorting ingots by hand like a peasant.
Like I said, you need a little cave goblin to come and do this stuff for you.
Yeah. Okay, now, what the heck should I do with these? Oh, okay, apparently the answer to that is just drop them.
I mean, that's an option.
It is indeed an option. I actually really do like these rollers a lot. I don't know why, there's just something kind of very satisfying about them.
Yeah.
You said you have them at work, don't you?
Yep, got them in the warehouse.
What now? What is getting contaminated now?
Everything.
Nope. Driving me crazy.
Oh crap, no, don't do that.
Is it a copper issue? It's gotta be a copper issue, right?
You would
But if
think.
there's a copper issue, like there are multiple points where this thing should be ejected. I don't know.
You know what a problem I have realized with some modeling stuff is?
What's that?
Now that I've gotten the hang of it a bit more, I can get a little bit crazy with the rigging and details that I can add to models.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think I mentioned at one point before, the whole thing of discovering... what was it? That you can add a sharp edge to things so that you could get, like, smooth transitions into hard edges and all that. Which, first of all, I think looks really nice when I'm doing it, but also it's like, man, there's a lot of things you can do with that to make it look... to just add a little bit more detail, and then now I'm kind of like... I'm thinking of seeing about some animations that aren't stepped, like, you know, the way I do it for my normal animation work. And one of the
Right.
things with that is that gives me the opportunity to use spring bones, which add a little bit of bounce to things.
I think you should definitely add spring bones.
And it's just such the slightest little bit of things to happen there, but it's like it makes it look like I'm a better animator than I am. Because there's just so much more extra detail that looks like, oh, he went to the trouble of adding that. It's like, no, I didn't. It's just one little bone that does that, and I didn't even animate it.
Oh my god. We are getting that gold plate insanely quick. It was at 0 about midway through the stream. And we already are just at 1500.
Oh my god. How are we with the, are we close to finishing one of them tonight, like you predicted?
We finished a couple already. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, so we got Master of Iron, Master of Gold. That one I'm not looking forward to at all.
All you have to do is break everything.
Yeah. Oh god. Or maybe somehow. Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's like, okay, how do I break things in a way that it will be very easy to undo it? You know.
Forgot about the lice thing Toasty's going on about.
Actually, I think I have a way I can do that quite easily, but we'll wait until that point. I might leave that one for last, truth be told. Yeah, actually, we're probably also going to get... The only problem is that copper pipe is going real slow.
Hang on, I need to do some stupid math.
Yeah, I'd really like... to get the pipe one done, but... Yeah, that's gonna take a while now. Half an hour, it's doubtful we'll get copper done.
Nope.
Steel is, again, kind of taking quite a while. Oh, we are still getting diamonds out of there, that's nice.
Okay,
Steel rod.
Hang on, I need to check something.
It'd be nice if I could upgrade my steel production, but that's all kind of a lot of work for not a huge amount of payoff. I mean, technically I could do it, but it's a very limited space I'd be operating in. Do I want to expand my... Would I actually have the room to do this?
That's not right.
No, because... Well... Hold on. No, I'm pretty sure that would get clogged. Unless... No, wait, shit, that won't work. Actually, wait, there's a very obvious solution to this. Well, let's just do that. I'll pop that in there. Okay. Rotate you.
Oh, that's weird. That doesn't make any sense at all.
What happened?
Somehow, by shrinking down my correct aspect ratio to slightly less than what it was, while maintaining that exact aspect ratio, I am no longer at that aspect ratio. By like 3 pixels.
Huh.
I don't know how that happened. The only solution to that...
Okay, now I've got more room here.
Oh god, I don't want... Maybe that's fine?
Is it fine, though?
It's fine enough, I think. But this might solve the problem. The issue still remains that until that Death Stranding video comes out where I did that, which I think is gonna be on Thursday, maybe? So I have to wait a whole week? I think until that point, I can't be certain if it's necessary. To see if, like, you know, is the resolution that much sharper when I do that?
Okay. Okay, so, sorry, I'm just kind of brainstorming here, seeing if I could actually make this work or not with very, very limited space. Wait a minute. Wait, that could work. That could work. I would just... That's a weird temporary solution, but it would work.
Oh,
okay, screw it, that's what we're doing. Okay, yes, okay, and then I need to wait until this pops out. Eject mode 1. Fill it with one of those. Again, ingot. Then send the ingot back. How am I? Okay. Then we could also get steel rod going, in theory. Yes, because I'll travel back. I gotta make sure it's actually going in the right spot, which it is. I mean, that'll be real slow, but it will work. Yeah, okay. Cool. That is kind of a weirdly annoying temporary solution, but again, it works, so I'm not going to complain about it yet.
Okay. Sorry, I was just reminded, I don't know why, of, sorry, Toasty just saying that, I won't lie, the sounds of the factory is becoming dwarven white noise to me, and it's making me tired. But yeah, what I just remembered was that game Hyper Chess.
Hyper Chess.
The one where it's like real-time chess.
Oh, yeah.
All the moves happen in real time.
Yeah, that sounds pretty, well, chaotic, actually, what it sounds like.
Yeah, it looks like horrible, but also amazing.
Actually, did you see that someone made that in real life?
I think so, yeah. I think I saw that while I was
looking. They use, like, magnets, so then you, yeah, so then the piece locks or something?
Okay. That reminds me, did you hear about that guy who, oh, who was that guy that upgraded chess?
Upgraded chess. Yeah, I'm not sure what one that is.
There was like a guy in medieval times who decided chess was lame and made an insane version with like different pieces and upgrade, like, you know, oh, you don't just, you know, go over to this side of the board and get a queen and you're good. It's like, I think he like upgraded, like increased the size of the chessboard, added like 3 or 4 new pieces, all these weird things that could happen if you add, like, you know, oh, this piece goes to that board, and then this happens, or this piece goes here. There was strategy, you could move backwards and forwards, you could build fortresses or something. It was basically some guy who was like a massive conqueror who thought that chess was lame and gay and decided, I'm gonna make it more based and in line with my autistic world-conquering ideals.
Interesting. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I think I did mention that, like, the issue I have with chess now is, like, it's not really, it's more of, like, kind of a thing, I think one of my favorite memes I saw, it's like, you know, your opponent moved a single piece. Aha! You're using that opening. I already know what to do 9 moves in advance, and then you're toast. It's like, it's kind of that point because, like, there are actually a set number of moves you can do.
Yeah. Well, actually, the thing is, there's people who just do the most disgusting plays ever. Like, there was this one video, I didn't watch the whole thing because obviously I don't know enough chess
Is
to...
this the Bomb Cloud opening?
I don't know if that's what it was called, but it was the one where the guy's like, okay, I'm gonna move my pawn forward. And then the guy's like, oh, I know what he's doing. And then I don't remember what the exact move was, but he basically had all of his pieces do like some big goofy circle so that the king and queen switched sides. And it's like,
okay,
you
no,
could have accomplished this with like 2 or 3 moves, but you did this like whole like 6 to 7 move process to do it just to waste time and troll the opponent. It's like, this is awful. What have you done?
Yeah, that's a... Oh, what the hell?
That's interesting.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
I'm looking up the Bomb Cloud opening. What is this?
Yeah, it's similar concept. It's basically just you waste your opening move intentionally putting yourself at disadvantage, just kind of to show how much you disrespect your opponent, that you know you can beat them while doing the stupidest opening play.
You know, see, it's one of those things that's funny is like, because of like you said, it's so high level. Oh, also, sorry you can't stick around, Toasty. He's falling asleep. Thanks for dropping by. I mean, we're not going to be going that much longer, but you know, thanks for showing up.
Yeah, see you, Toasty.
Have a good sleep. But yeah, like, I almost feel like you could have a better game of chess between 2 people that don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, to a degree, because yeah, at a certain point, it's like, yeah, you just kind of. Although I did play an interesting version recently, where okay, how did it work? The knight's rook and pawn have additional moves they can do besides their base ones.
Okay.
Like, I think all of them can... What was it? All of them can move like a queen can, with the exception of the knight, which can still do its L shape, which arguably then makes the knight the most, like, powerful piece on the board.
Just like the biggest nightmare ever.
Yes, which was a problem because the person I play against is like, oh no, this guy uses his knights exclusively to screw me up.
Great.
So I try, like I will sacrifice a queen to take out one of their knights because they're such a nightmare.
They're a nightmare, are they?
Alright.
Also, there was another version of chess where it's like, all it does is it basically randomizes the back row of pieces.
That was Fisher's one, wasn't it?
Could have been. I couldn't tell you any of the names. Would that be an interesting stream or video? Okay, have I mentioned my dumb idea for buckshot roulette, but every time you get shot, you take a shot?
You have, yes.
Okay, here's another idea. Chess, but every time you lose a piece, you take a shot.
That's a terrible idea.
It is. It's hilarious. The thing I was talking about with this is, like, the biggest problem with that idea is I think it's a brilliant idea, the buckshot roulette one. It's just, like, we'd have to kind of, like, synchronize what alcohol it is, because it's like, look, I've already determined that it's like, alright, you have 3 lives, and there's 3 rounds. That means losing players are guaranteed to take at least 9 shots. That is a 100%
it could
guarantee.
not be anything heavy.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, what is... What's something that would actually, you know, do the job you want it to do, but also not kill you?
Yeah. Yeah, damn. Yeah, that could get crazy pretty quick.
It could. The issue is that, you know, people I'd probably be doing this with, like some of the people on the server, it's like, okay, well, Toasty's British, so he's already got a +1 to alcohol immunity. Actually, I think half the people I would be doing this with regularly drink.
Yeah. So yeah, you're putting yourself at a major disadvantage.
I would be, yes. But it would be funny. It's especially funny when you're playing buckshot roulette non-seriously. Because Toasty and the other one I was playing it with, they were like, it was at the point where it's like, this is a dumb decision. This is an absolutely terrible decision if I, like, you know, shoot it at myself rather than one of the other people. Would it be funny? Yes. And then you're just like, okay, now you just shot yourself, now you have to take a shot because, you know, it's like, it would be funnier to try, like, we're gonna play the odds here, and the odds are not gonna be kind to me, but it will be funny. And if it works, it looks like I'm a genius.
Yes. You know, if it's like a standard 3-hour stream,
No, actually, see, that's the thing. This was not going to be a stream. It was going to be a video. Because...
Oh, okay, that's a way better idea.
The main reason wasn't because 3 hours of drinking it would kill me, and probably everyone else. The reason is, I do not want whatever is being said in that video to go up live.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because I think I told everyone this at one point. It's like, I don't actually know what happens when I get drunk, because I've never gotten drunk before. But I feel like I would be a happy and, like, based on the way I am when I'm, like, sleep deprived.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be happy and giggly drunk. However, I'm almost certain I would also be get extremely racist. And it would probably be against literally everyone.
Yeah, I feel like half the video is just censored.
Yeah, it's like, it's all just, like, it's just slurs for literally every race.
I'm trying to think what would be kind of a good alcohol for that. I feel like maybe like I don't think anything like whiskey, but like maybe something like a harder beer. Well, what is, by the way, just, I know this is giving a huge advantage to Toasty here, but what percentage of alcohol does Guinness have?
I was just looking up that exact thing.
Yeah, well, we share a brain cell, apparently.
Okay. Guinness,
It's like standard beer is like 3%.
Actually, let me look up what the standard beer is.
I'm pretty sure it's like 3 to 4%.
Apparently it's 5% alcohol.
Guinness or just standard beer?
Standard beer, it seems to be between 4 and 5%.
Oh, okay.
And Guinness, is extremely average.
Oh. Alright. I don't really know a lot about alcohol, so I'm not exactly going to be super helpful here.
Ooh, that would be a rough one. Maybe. I don't know. So sake, which we have some in the fridge, not a lot though, is of 15 to 17%.
That's getting a little better.
I don't know if that is a problem though.
I remember, like, because I mean, I have gone drunk a few times. Though I'm usually a lot more kind of. I mean, I get sort of depressed drunk, but also like not really.
Toasty was explaining at one point that it depends on the alcohol.
I mean, I could kind. Isn't it all technically ethanol? Or wait, no, sorry, is it ethanol? Or am I just stupid?
I'm pretty sure it's ethanol. What's the other one?
I mean, I was thinking methanol, but I'm pretty sure that's poison.
Methanol's definitely the poison one.
Or wait, or no, hold on. Is that the one they intentionally poison so people don't drink it? Like the stuff you can buy for like fuel stoves and stuff. I know for a fact they intentionally poison that so people aren't drinking it.
So, primarily methanol, ethyl glycol, and isopropyl alcohol are the common poisonous ones.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find where he said what that was.
I still actually need to ask the person in my server about alcohol percentage testers, like no.
Oh yeah.
Because like I said, I'm kind of wondering. It's like I know for a fact the so I'm like carbonating. I'm kind of making my own soda, sort of, with just with like fruit juice and a ginger bug, if you know what that is. I think I talked about this already, but I do wonder though, because it does, the ginger bug definitely does smell alcoholic, and I know it is like very slightly, but I really wonder though. Like,
okay, I just looked up what a ginger bug is, and the first thing is, ginger bugs is a natural wild yeast starter culture, so it literally is making alcohol.
Yeah, absolutely, and it definitely smells like it too. But yeah, I don't actually know like what percentage it is, and of course, you know, once you dilute it in like the host liquid, like in this case I'm doing orange juice currently, it's like, yeah, that kind of reduces it a little bit, because obviously I'm not drinking the whole bottle at once.
Right.
So, yeah, I know, I'd be really curious to know exactly how much, because I mean, technically I'm not really supposed to be drinking alcohol just due to like some medications, but
oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it won't kill me or anything, but it's just, you know, kind of screws up other stuff that I don't really want to screw up.
Right. Ooh.
Because otherwise, if it gets too screwed up, I'll probably have to get a shot in the stomach again, and that hurts like hell.
And the medication is the one to keep your blood liquidy, right?
Correct.
I was gonna say, I don't think you actually are on any other medications that I'm aware of.
No, it's just vitamins. I feel like the ruby needs a better, like, polished texture. How the heck did that get off me down here? Okay. Alright, so what did I add to, in theory, stop the contamination? Because I did something recently, and that actually seems to have solved it.
Oh, I forgot I asked that.
It was this thing right here, I think.
I forgot I asked this at some point. Can you make alcoholic jam?
I really don't see why not.
I think the answer was yes, because someone just responded, like, you're basically just making chunky mead.
I mean, yeah, basically. Actually, that's probably kind of what I'm doing. It's like ginger was used in mead quite a bit, was it not?
Couldn't tell you. I don't know the history. But maybe. Probably. How much is it? Hang on, I'm looking. I wish this would tell me volume rather than weight. I can determine volume by weight, can't I? Just by looking in, like, hang on.
Yeah. Though of course it gets a little sketchy if there's more than that one thing you want to weigh in there, but...
Right. Okay. Okay, weight conversion. No, don't give me a PDF file. Just tell me the answer. Okay, so... I don't know what ounces are. Don't fuck off. Okay, I need... a lot of
Is it weird?
wetness.
Weird, this game is kind of making me want to, like... I don't know, go into a cave. No, not to mine, just...
Well, what else are you going into a cave for?
I don't know, see the sights, yeah, rock. Yeah, because, like, I don't know, we only went into one cave, correct? That one at, like, Horn Lake?
Yeah. And looking back on it, I hate it.
You didn't like it at all?
I was perfectly fine with it until I thought back on it, and it's like, oh my god, that was awful. Because it's just the thing of, like, especially that part where they had us turn off all of our lights so we could see how dark it was in there. It's like, wow, I can't believe I actually agreed to that, and not just like, I'd rather not be engulfed in darkness in this, sketchy, dark back of a cave where we're right up against the deepest part that we're allowed to go, and there's just a drop-off that's like, oh, it's too skinny for us to fit through comfortably, so... But there is access going deeper right next to us, where the troglodytes lurk. And this could just be a process of, you know... You turn off all your lights, and then you turn them back on, and it's like, no one notices that one person isn't there anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, the guide is actually in on it. When they do that, the cave creatures come up, take one to feed, and then retreat back.
Yep. It's like, look, this is the only... We have to give them a sacrifice so that they don't come out and start attacking the town. It's necessary.
Oh, speaking of which, I watched The Time Machine recently.
Oh, how was that?
Like,
which one?
The most recent one, I think.
The one with, like, the big gyroscope one?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's another one of the things, it's like, it's actually a really good movie, honestly. They're very well made.
I know, like, there's all these movies that I'm sure, like, maybe they were good at the time, but also it's like, at the time, this was a crappy movie, and then you watch it now, it's like, this is amazing! Why was this considered bad?
Yeah, yeah, because, like, honestly, the main thing I found so fascinating is, it's like, they really did such a good job, basically with, like, they had costumes and stuff for the monsters, but also they interlaced it with CG, and a lot of times it's really hard to tell which is which is actually quite impressive.
Yeah?
Yeah, it really is the thing where I'm just kind of learning. It's like, has Hollywood actually forgotten how to do CG?
I would
Because
say
it
yes.
seems like stuff is just getting worse now. The biggest issue I have is it's a little hard to put my finger on why it looks, like, on why I can tell.
I know, it's like, sometimes it's obvious, but then other times, like, why does that look bad?
Yeah. Oh, actually, do you remember when we were watching this was like probably about a year ago, I think, or maybe more. We were watching Wild Wild West, and then
yeah,
like,
and it looks
amazing.
amazing.
It's like, wait, this is like a kind of comedy B movie, and yet this actually looks insanely good.
It really did. Also, I don't think that was a practical effect in any way.
No, I remember you spent, like, you asked me to pause it, and you like were getting up close to the screen and examining it. It's like, no, it was fully CG. The only thing that gave it away is you realized that the oil on it was a texture.
Was that what it was?
Yep.
Alright, Saint just mentioning that thing about the tour guide being in on it reminds me of the home safety hotline video where you need to keep an iron sword on your nature walks. Like, yeah, I forgot about that. Just like, oh, you have to pass through this cave. Make sure you bring the sword. You will need it.
Yeah.
How many gallons? Ooh, that's 1 gallon. Ooh. Interesting. Don't question what I'm looking up here.
Gallon. That could be a couple of things.
It's a gallon of liquid that you can buy from Costco.
Is it alcohol?
No, it's a bucket.
Bucket.
Yes, bucket. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
Okay. And then, actually, I was just thinking, remember that video I sent you of, that guy, actually, I almost want to give him a shout-out just because I feel like he deserves it. But actually, yeah, screw it, I am. Let me just, make sure I get the guy's name right. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. If it would just load, there we go. This guy on YouTube called NJM Productions.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, so what this guy does, I know I've shown you videos, is he actually takes...
Oh, yes.
model, like, Star Trek ships and shoots them pretty close to the way they did for, like, the Next Generation and stuff.
Just at an exceptionally low budget, it looks like.
Yeah, I feel like I've talked about this before, but I'm going to do it again regardless. And it's like, it's very low budget what he's doing, and yet it looks actually like 95% as good as what they did.
I know, that's the big problem, is like, why does it look so good? This is like the lowest budget you could possibly do, and it looks amazing. It looks better than modern CGI.
Yeah, listen, it's just insane to me. It's like, okay, so, and it does make me wonder because, like, I know, actually in, what's it called? Like Star Wars, they actually are doing motion control ships again. They did it for The Mandalorian, they did it for Skeleton Crew, which I still haven't seen. Apparently it's good, but I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, they've done that for both of them. They've built a whole brand new rig from scratch there. And, it's actually quite a cool video. I always love, like, the motion control stuff. I find it so interesting. But yeah, like, they're starting to do that again, and it's quite a very interesting process, and yet it looks really good, and you can get quite incredible results. Like, they're doing it at a high level, but as the NJM guy shows, you don't have to do it at a high level, and you will still get absolutely amazing results.
Also, just as a side thing, I don't like well, I don't really like modern practical effects too much, because they're almost too clean. Like,
oh yeah, like you need a bit of the jank, right?
Yeah, it's like even the Weta stuff that they did for Lord of the Rings is like, it's a little scuffed in places. Like, it's really good, but you can see the edges. If you really look at it, you can see the jank, and it's like, it just gives it character that is just gone now.
Yes, yeah. Like, actually,
it's like the film grain thing all over again.
Yeah, like, one thing I noticed is his matte passes are not quite perfect, and it gives a little kind of a ripply edge around the ship. But it kind of works, though.
Yeah.
Like, one of the things, I don't know why he would ever come across this, but if he did, maybe I should leave a comment, is it's like, the way they did it in um, Next Generation and Deep Space Nine and Voyager for their map pass, they didn't use green screen. They used ultraviolet material lit by black lights. That's how they did their map pass.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and it's like it's quite cool. I mean, nowadays, if you had the budget, I bet you could do it pretty damn well with the sodium vapor process.
Oh, probably.
But I would almost say that's kind of overkill for what you're doing, because it's like, unless your ship has a lot of transparent stuff, or like there's really no reason that you should do the sodium vapor thing, and it would actually make certain things more difficult.
Right. Anyways, the stream is over at this point. Let's try not to do another 15-minute Dune explanation again.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but progress is going. We're definitely gonna have to have topics for next time, because I feel like I've kind of gotten the factory to a point where it's like I don't really. Oh, I just had an idea. Okay, I know. Make a note somewhere wherever you put notes. I should go off into some far-off cavern, and basically make an entire like slag production line.
Oh,
and
yes.
Just route it back in here.
Just make something horrible.
Yes. And then like I said, just pipe it all in here. That way I won't have to mess up any of this stuff. I won't have to take away production. I can just build a whole new thing, intentionally cross-contaminate it, and then have that all done somewhere else that I have full control over.
That would be a good idea. Alright, well, we know
what that's what
doing.
we're doing next time.
Yeah. Next stream, though, I have no idea what's going to happen. Because I still have not found a new game to play that's going to last multiple streams. But I'll figure that out next time.
Don't we?
Yes.
Alright.
So, that being said, thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Saint and Toasty, who has abandoned us, for sticking around in the chat. Thank you for streaming with me.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Play a Minecraft mod pack. That could go on forever.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I still think we should consider doing a Hightail at some point.
That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But yeah, we'll figure that out later. So, again, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, press all the buttons and follow me in all the places. Keep me at 400, or preferably crank that up. And yeah, I'll, guess we'll see you next time. But until then,
Alright.
good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.